Yes. Yes. Welcome. The blood moon has risen. Yes. Welcome to the closing ceremonies. Let's begin. Oh, it's time to get sick. Yes. Welcome to the closing ceremonies of Goth. To you, Dandelo. To you, Francis. Chino. Get your cargo pants on. It's time to pray to the blood moon. Our queen, Lucy Lawless, is here. Shed light on our queen. Praise the evil demon she is. She has freed us from the super house attic. Oh, by the stones of the abyss. We rave in the grave. Rave in the grave, Freck girl. Waffle. Oh, it's time to rave with our brethren. Get under the bridge now. Server by. We will feast and have a ritual this evening. We will drink from the chalice. We will read from the Book of Oblivion. Yes. We will pray to our savior, Monster Energy. We must wake up. Count Tom. Do you hear us?
Come back in 5 minutes.
Hey,
I'm sleeping in here.
you're always sleeping.
Go away.
Why? Why won't you ever wake up?
You told me you were gonna have a hot pocket for me yesterday and you lied.
This stands for ridiculously idiotic person.
Shut up, Asriel.
My name is Asriel. I'm respected among demons, and I'm raving without you.
I'm in my room. You're supposed. My stepmom said to respect me while I'm in my room.
Well, my stepmom says you're a jackass. Welcome
My
to
stepmom
God.
said that you sucked the devil's butthole.
You are the devil's dingus. What are you talking about?
You're always just talking about his butthole.
Whenever I look up in the dictionary, the devil's dingus, it just shows a picture of you, Count Tom.
When you look up the devil's butthole, it's a picture of you.
Shut up. Get out of your coffin, you lazy jackass.
That's my room. Go away, Asriel.
Okay, well, so much for Count Tom and the closing ceremonies. I'll just hang with my real friends under the bridge.
Fine, I'll get up.
Oh, we got the super white goth here representing.
Do you have pizza rolls out here?
Oh, now he arises. Of course.
Yes.
This looks really comfortable.
It's a pretty comfortable coffin. It's just not built. It's built for economy, not for speed.
It seems like it's built to break. Is more like
It's
it.
really cool. I've been working on this move for 500 years.
That's what you've done with your 500 years. You didn't even do anything cool.
This is my seductive vampire dance.
Oh, it's working.
You put the cape on and then you just kind of move around.
And you jiggle like a 90-year-old
You
man.
just go ooh, 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 ooh. That's the noise you make too. It's a vampire noise. You go.
This is the least goth thing I've ever seen.
It's pretty cool.
You and your puffy shirt.
This is actually, I think I showed you guys this. This is the fang of the vampire who turned me. He gave it to me as a graduation present.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow. Well, I forged my own rings. They cost me $90 to get access to the depths of despair.
Yes, I have some pretty cool
But I
rings
forged
myself.
some sick scorpion rings.
But unlike you, I like the understated look. You have the equivalent of a 45-year-old man going through a midlife crisis.
'cause I'm an
Where you have to get this
exhibitionist.
big flashy thing just
Yes.
to prove how cool you are.
No, look, I don't have one on this finger. See? I'm modest.
As real. It's not G-rated. This is again, we're PG vampires.
It's a part of the human anatomy. You can't get mad at anatomy, you jackass.
Also, why do you have tape on your face?
Look, it's the Addams Family.
Where's
Maybe
your
we could
paint?
play this after.
If you want to be part of the Goth club, you have to wear actual paint. Why do you have tape on your face?
This is cool. Can't you tell? It's like an upside down cross.
You look like a stupid jock.
What?
It doesn't look like it's disjointed. It's not even a cross. You just
No, it's like a cross. But I'd be blinded if I went all the way across. Well, I guess I could have gone across here, but
you look like a leaking pipe that.
I didn't want to clog my pores with the glue on my nose. I have dry skin in my nose, and I want to agitate it.
Too late. Your clogs are already poured.
I think it looks sick.
Pores are clogged and your pores are.
Do you guys think it looks sick? It looks super goth. That's what I say.
I'll continue my dance.
Thank you. Piper G gets it.
Look at
They said I look super goth.
Look at this dance, everybody. Yes.
Oh, he's still doing it.
That's my vampire dance. I learned this in Transylvania.
Who taught you that ridiculous move?
Count Chocula.
Count Chocula. Dandello, shut up. My name is Azriel. I'm respected among demons. It's not Asriel. And I'm the farthest thing from a jock. I hiss at the jocks every day. You guys don't get me. I'm such a troubled 17-year-old.
Dance, my vampire brethren. Dance.
I think we need more smoke.
Definitely need more.
Oh, look. He dropped his precious glasses.
My Gary Oldman
Look, it's like I'm goth farting.
glass.
Oh, so much goth fart. Ugh. Oh, wow. Someone gave money. Shino, like the stream or you aren't really goth. It's true, Shino. Whoever doesn't like the stream is just a poser.
Oh yes, are you playing the documentary Castlevania?
What do you mean the sunbathing, Ren? I wasn't sunbathing.
I caught you earlier, Asriel.
What?
Perhaps this is the Inquisition, where we ask you, Asriel of the Abyss, supposedly.
Yes, I'm Azrael of the Abyss. I'm respected among demons.
I peered out the window this very afternoon. I snuck out of my crypt and I carefully hid.
Oh, so you went outside into the sun, unlike a
No,
goth?
I opened the-
Hargo Bargo just get $5. Thank
No,
you. To you too.
I opened the door carefully while covering myself, draping myself in a thick black velvet satin sheet so I wouldn't be hit by the sun's harmful rays. And I documented you
What?
sunbathing.
What? You're supposed to be asleep in this stupid coffin.
Well, I had
What
to-
are you doing getting up?
I had to take a whiz. I drank too much blood last night. What were you doing?
I was
inside
probably trying to hiss at the neighbors.
Then why do you look like a stinking jock right now?
I don't. I told you it's an upside down
And
cross.
yesterday-
Jocks don't do this. This is like cool and
And
spooky.
yesterday, you and Lucy went out. You promised me Totino's pizza rolls.
Yeah,
but
oh, we
you left
forgot,
me
we
alone in my
forgot.
room. You two were out on the town.
Lucy, you don't have to answer him. He's being disrespectful to you. Don't worry about it. We don't have to listen to him. We didn't go anywhere. We were just howling at the moon out front, and you couldn't hear us because you were gaming like a
I
loser.
could hear everything. I have supersonic vampire hearing. I hear everything.
I was just howling at the moon like a regular goth with my savior, Lucy Lawless.
Yes, I
She was
agree.
showing me how it's
I
done.
agree that Lucy Lawless is a flawless being. However, what were you doing out with her? And what were you doing in the sun?
I told you. I don't want to. This is not an
And why do
inquisition.
you look like a? Why do you look
As
like?
you see, I praised the blood moon. We were just howling at it.
This isn't even real
Duh.
anyway. This you got like a magenta.
It's a representation, you idiot.
This isn't even real.
If I brought the real blood moon in here, my skin would burst open, and as would yours, because you're just a sick mortal.
I know I'm not immortal. I've been a vampire for 500 years, you idiot.
No, I don't think so. If you were immortal, you wouldn't have all these bone problems that you have.
That's because I've been drinking a lot of low quality blood. It's because nobody eats healthy food anymore.
Oh, blame it on the source. I blame it on your lifestyle
It's
choices.
because of GMOs, and everybody out there is always eating. Everybody out there in America is always eating all this GMO processed fast food garbage now. It's not wholesome food like in Transylvania that I'm used to from the old days.
Excuses, excuses. It's time for the closing ceremonies, everyone. We will sit.
Have you prepared the elixir of monster?
I'm going to get it now. I also have a little special elixir for this
And
evening.
have you gathered the dust of Cheeto?
I'm going to gather it right now.
We need both of these elements for the ritual to actually work.
Yes, I know. I am a goth, you know. I've done a
case-
closing ceremony before.
in case
I've
anybody-
sacrificed a baby in my life.
And in case anybody else wants to conduct their own closing rituals for their own Goth Week, ensure that you have the elixir of monster and
Yes.
dust of Cheeto.
Everyone get your monster energy and become a member if you choose to be super goth like us. Memberships are available on this channel and they keep us alive. They keep us goths healthy
Not
forever.
exactly alive, they keep us undead.
Yeah, they keep us undead.
But I guess in a way of speaking, it keeps us live on the air.
Yes, yes,
So I guess in a figure of speech type of way,
yes,
it's alright.
yes. I'm just gonna say yes a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see what the chat's saying. How are you all? I hope you're having a demented evening.
We should put it up on the TV once again.
Yes, and we can read the chat.
Reading is fun.
Also, part of the closing ritual, as I've been told by the Dark Lords of the Internet, is reading select passages from My Immortal.
I can't wait for that segment.
Yes, so that'll be part of this, is reading select segments. But we also must do the Under the Bridge dance.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a dance party. We're going to play Addams Family, and we're gonna read fan fiction about weirdos at Hogwarts. Let's see.
Frosty Man is very depressed.
Why?
Well, that's good. You should be if you're here on the stream. You should be extra depressed.
But this should be the best depression of your lives if you're here.
Toasty, Count Tom, don't close the ceremony. Unfortunately, we have to.
That's the way it goes.
That's just the way it goes.
We need to go rest in
We need-
our dread once again.
I've got a nice.
But nothing, we're not leaving. We're not going anywhere.
just going to
We're just
rest.
ending this week. But then goth is a permanent thing from here on out.
Goth is always a state of mind anyway. So if you're goth inside your mind, then you're always goth anyway. You don't need us. It's like Santa only comes once a year, but you'll remember Santa all year long. He doesn't have to be there every day.
Yeah.
If Santa was around every day, you wouldn't like him as much anymore.
Exactly.
He would just be.
Francesca. It's not a phase. It's a lifestyle.
Yes, you wouldn't like Santa if he just hung around your house all the time, eating your food and using all your toilet paper.
Yeah, you'd be like Santa. Get out.
You'd be like, Santa,
Idiot.
it's time for you to go back to the North Pole. Get out of here.
Come on, Santa.
Yes, Santa-ass needs to go away. It's,
Goth is here to stay.
it's for the same reason you don't want to see us every day.
Well, thank you, Toasty. And thank you, Toasty, for being a member. And Nicola. And Ren.
Azriel went on a date with Lucy and they left me high and dry.
Who cares? It was okay. It wasn't even that fun. I paid for everything. As usual.
Yeah, well, that's what a gentleman always does to begin with.
I'm not a gentleman. I'm a crazy guy.
That's what a gentleman always does. It seems like you were just a gentleman.
I'm just a crazy guy. Get off my back.
I don't believe you are. Hello, everybody. I can see your words on the screen.
I'm sick and twisted.
I don't believe that Azrael is as sick and twisted as he would like us to
I'm
be.
so demented.
Yes, hello, everybody. Praise be
You don't even know how
to Monster Energy Drink.
I'm like
Yes.
I'm
And
like
all of the elements that lie within its can. Yes, we all know that this is the secret to immortality, the sweet elixir of monster.
I'm not even demented. I'm like.
I don't even know what Azriel is doing. He's in the kitchen banging around. What are you doing?
I'm being sick and twisted. Get over it.
I mean, you're being too sick and twisted. sounds like you're breaking into the Malibu rum elixir.
Don't talk to me.
Yes. We must prepare for the ritual, yes.
Oh boy, 35%.
Yes.
This isn't even worth anything.
Yes. I hope you all are drinking out of your fancy dragon goblets at home. It's pretty cool. I purchased this at the only place that a true vampire can purchase a goblet of such magnitude. Spirit Halloween! They have everything, you know.
Do you want your snack?
No, not at the moment.
I'm bringing it anyway.
You can bring it to put it on the table, and then maybe I'll have some later.
Maybe I should turn down the video game because it's just a lot of noise.
Koseska's drinking out of a penguin. Like an actual penguin? That's pretty hardcore, actually.
I got the Cheetos, everyone. There they lie. Where is my finger? There they lie.
Yes, please, just like Nicola has said, obliterate that cursed like button. Please destroy that like button. If you are as demented and twisted as we are, that is the way of the true Goth. Devastate that like button, everybody. Yes.
Should we read this evening the digital version of the Book of Oblivion, which holds my immortal inside of it?
Yes, I believe we should read select passages. As legend has foretold, we must read passages from My Immortal, the most goth fan fiction of all time.
And we have it right here, a hard copy in the Book of Oblivion.
Yeah, we've got the hard copy, but we've got
But it's really old. We don't want it to disintegrate in our fingers.
Yeah, we don't want it to just blow away in the wind like the end of like Indiana Jones or something.
These rings will shred the paper.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like you were looking at goth anime too.
I was darker black.
Yes.
It's a very sick goth anime.
I hope everybody also enjoys anime as much as we do too.
My
Raspberry, we're already talking pretty loud. I'm practically yelling.
Yes, we're getting. Just turn it up.
Turn it up, please.
Okay. So like, where do I find it?
Just look up My Immortal.
I did.
Just Google it.
But just everyone's saying, is my immortal real?
Let me see this.
But there's no like link to read it.
Yes, there's a thing.
Thank you all the goths out there. Thank you for coming. I hope you are dressed in your blackest. And you are wearing your emotions on your shoulder. Your misery on your sleeve. I have some orange Cheetos and some orange Gatorade. A choice favorite among goths under bridges. Because goths are just regular people too.
Duh.
We just like sweet snacks.
Except we're more twisted.
And I will not tell you what is in my... I cannot even hold this with these freaking rings that I chiseled myself.
And
depths of
obviously, you know that this is an important document if it's on a website that is .webs.
.webs, that's for people who can't make websites.
Now,
I'm pretty sure Keith Abacary has a .webs website.
we will start from the Book of Immortal, of My Immortal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Shall we begin?
Begin shall.
Yes. What was the author's name? We want to make sure that we credit the author. That's
Wasn't
like
it some lady?
that's like not saying like, oh, Moses wrote this.
I'm just gonna like kick back and relax.
Her name is Tara Gillespie. If anybody's interested, oh, Rose Christo. Rose Christo.
Rose Christo.
And Tara Gillespie was a pseudonym, I think. Her name is Rose Christo. So if you're looking it up, you can definitely find it. Many people have been interested in us reading this, so we are going to read some selections from My Immortal for the closing ceremonies, as is foretold in the ancient rituals, of course.
If you're having the time of your undead lives, maybe
Yes.
become a member. It's like giving a one-time donation every month. And it keeps us alive.
Yes, please consider becoming a member. We have many, many members in the chat. Thank you for becoming a member. They help keep us alive. They help keep all of these blood red lights on, literally. So thank you very much.
It helps pay for the $367 we spent on a lot of crap.
Yes, we don't want to say how much exactly, but we
We
don't
won't say it was $367.
But we won't. Yeah, we don't want to say that we spent $367 on all this goth. I mean,
There's all this lifestyle
All this
stuff
lifestyle
that we've
stuff.
already had because we've been goth for centuries.
yeah, exactly.
I'm feeling good.
Did you have some of the potions?
I had orange Gatorade Zero.
Yes, orange.
I also had a
Gatorade
really
is
good.
best.
I did like a good superset of I did a bunch of gothic rituals earlier.
All right, I'm gonna start this. With,
Okay.
We're gonna talk about your workout.
All right, what are you saying? I would never work out. It's not goth, you jerk.
All
Get
right.
out of here.
Chapter 1 of My Immortal. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name, of course.
Oh, are you adding information or is that in there?
That was a little improv. I'm scatting.
Don't even.
Scat that diddly
I want to
dap
know
pop.
the author's true intentions.
No, fine. With purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears. And a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Amy Lee, of course, from Evanescence.
Evanescence, a lady with like 1,000-foot hair. She
Yeah.
is sick. Whatever happened to her? She was amazing.
And then it does have a note of
But wait, so this is from the perspective of
the girl.
the girl.
Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway.
Okay, so she went to Hogwarts, right? This
Well,
girl.
not yet. She's going to
I
Hogwarts.
just want to set this up for everyone who doesn't know this fanfic. It's about a girl who goes to Hogwarts and she's a vampire.
Where she becomes a vampire.
Okay.
It's
I keep
something like
thinking
that.
Twilight, but that's not it. It's Hogwarts.
Ren, supposedly this is the best fan fiction ever.
This is amazing.
Okay. Continuing on. I'm not related to Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance. of
Oh
course.
my god, this girl is such a goth.
But I wish I was, because he's such a major effing hottie.
A lot of people say we look exactly the same.
Yes, exactly. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch. And I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17.
It's just she's just listing. This is the worst writing in the world.
I'm
a vampire. And I'm in 7th grade.
And I'm a
And
witch.
I'm super goth. And I love My Chemical Romance. Anyway.
I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell. And I wear
Did
most...
she say that? Is this really what she said?
Yes.
Oh, wow. She just... Okay, we could tell. You just listed everything goth.
And I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all the clothes from there. For example...
You're not goth. This lady's really laying on thick. She just has
Yeah.
something to prove.
I mean, she sounds pretty cool.
I love this. I love
She
it.
sounds pretty cool to
It's
me.
wretched.
For example, today I was wearing a black corset
For example, because I didn't give enough, I'll give another one.
with matching lace around it and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots.
Sick.
I was wearing black lipstick.
Sounds like my bride.
Yes.
Sorry, Lucy. No, nothing. No, don't be sensitive.
I was
please.
wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow.
So, she's a beautiful creature.
She's a very beautiful creature. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very...
It was double bad weather. It was bad weather, and then there was like another kind of bad weather.
to make it extra goth. There was no sun. which-
Also, it can't snow and rain, because the rain would just turn the
It's
snow
Hog-
into water.
It's Hogwarts. It's magical.
Oh, I
okay?
forgot. I'm sorry. Hang on, I need to have some more elixir.
Yes.
To really absorb this story.
All right, it
We
was-
need to read this whole book.
It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about.
Good.
A lot of preps stared at me.
Oh, F the
you're
preps.
gonna like this.
F the
You're
preps.
gonna like this. I put up my middle finger at them.
Oh, yes. It's anatomy. You can't get mad at it.
Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. What's up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me and I had to go away. Yes. Chapter 2. That was chapter 1.
What's up? Nothing. The end.
Okay, chapter 2. The next day I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again.
Oh, sick. This guy's the best luck with the weather.
I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from the bottle I had.
I love this. It's just right. It's just right. I don't even know how to say
It hit you right in the field.
It's very exact.
Yes.
She's just saying what's the most goth, straight to the point sentence.
It's very good.
She leaves nothing for the imagination.
I hope that
I'm goth. I like black. Black makeup's cool. I like rain. Sun bad.
I really hope this won every literary award ever.
It's truly amazing.
My coffin was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant My Chemical Romance t-shirt, which I used for pajamas.
Wait, how old is this author?
17.
That's not too bad. She's like your brain is sort of like educated at that point.
Yes.
But I guess you're still a kid. You kids are idiots.
Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears.
Oh, wow.
And put my hair in a kind of messy bun.
Wow. This girl's like super cool.
My friend, Willow, woke up.
Oh, what a good name.
Yes. I think that's from Buffy. Woke up.
Oh, yeah. It's the redhead girl.
Yeah. Woke up, then grinned at me.
Bandcamp girl.
She flipped her long waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner.
Why did she have to list everything? She has to give you I mean, she's a kid. Now I feel bad for making fun of her.
This is amazing.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm going to pretend it's written by a 53-year-old lady.
Yes.
So I can feel less bad about laughing.
All right, now there's some dialogue.
She's painting, not a picture, she's painting a billboard for Seska.
This gets better. There's some dialogue. OMFG. I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so, I said, blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked if we went out on the Slytherin Common and into the Great Hall. No, I so effing don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up on me. Hi, he said.
Oh.
Hi.
He likes her.
Hi, I replied flirtily. Guess what, he said. What? I asked. Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me.
That's not even goth! That's mainstream pop, emo, pop punk. This girl isn't goth.
Oh my effing God, I screamed. I love Good Charlotte. They are my favorite band, besides My Chemical Romance.
Even My Chemical Romance is borderline for me.
And then Draco Malfoy.
Because never heard of Type O Negative.
Draco Malfoy said, well, do you want to go with me, he asked.
Wow.
I gasped.
She farted and fell off a cliff because she was so startled.
And that was chapter 2. Chapter 3.
That was the whole chapter?
Yes.
How long is this entire fanfic?
I think it's like 20 chapters.
So it's like 20 paragraphs?
Basically, yeah. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace boots and with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on a matching fishnet on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky.
Ooh.
I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists.
Wait, what?
She's goth.
That's depressing. I'm goth too, but I have a long life to live.
This was in the
goth.
2000s, okay? I didn't write this, I'm just reading it.
I just don't like that she's saying that stuff. It's bad advertising.
Disclaimer, this is a fan fiction.
Disclaimer, take care of yourself.
Don't do that.
And be healthy and love yourself. Love your goth self.
I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and then I listened to some Good Charlotte. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner.
Oh, tons.
Then I put on black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside.
She said she drank blood?
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's a vampire. I forgot. I keep thinking she's just goth, but she's a vampire.
She's a vampire,
So she's just a vampire. She's just technically not goth. She's a vampire who likes crappy pop punk.
Yes.
Okay.
I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car.
What? He has a flying car?
He has a flying car now, yes.
That's sick.
He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show too.
Simple Plan. That's pop punk too.
Baggy black skate.
It's all MTV2 pop punk.
He was wearing baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little bit of eyeliner.
A little bit, just enough.
Hi Draco, I said in a it's in a depressed voice. Hi Draco.
It sounds just like you.
I said in a depressed voice. Hi Ebony, he said back.
This girl just has something to prove. She basically just wants to show everyone how depressed she is. It makes me question if she's actually depressed. It's just a show for attention.
Yes. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666 and flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs.
And drugs! We did crimes and said swears. Bust drugs. We bad. Told you.
Ah. Hello, Dementia Ravenway.
Piper G, she definitely has a 666 license plate.
When we got there, we both hopped out of his car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to
It
Good
jumped
Charlotte.
up and down. You didn't mosh, you just jumped up and down like a tool.
Yes.
These people don't know how to mosh.
You come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're all so happy you've arrived. The doctor cuts your cord, hands you to your mom, she sets you free into this life. Sang Joel. So these are lyrics to a Good Charlotte song. Joel is so effing hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung. Filled the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music.
As we jumped up and down.
Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Asked Draco.
Oh, you got upset because she said the singer was hot.
Yes.
God, the guy has no security or self-esteem.
Really? Oh, really? Asked Draco sensitively.
Grow some self-respect, you tool.
As he put his arm around me, all protected. Really? I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel. And he's going out with Hillary effing Duff. I hate that little bee. I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank...
Hillary Duff is not goth, that's for sure.
No, not at all. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got good Charlotte concert tees. Draco and I crawled into his Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go
So
back...
the flying Mercedes?
Yes. But
Wow.
Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into... Are you ready for this?
A tree?
The Forbidden Forest.
The Forbidden Forest, that's my kind of place. They're gonna do naughty things in there.
Chapter 4.
I'm having the time of my life right now, by the way.
This is an amazing story. If you like
I hope you're enjoying this, because I really am. Please like the stream. Consider
Please.
becoming a member. If you like the Super House, we're live like every day.
We're live on like a million channels all the time.
May the goth be with you forever. Also, we can't see if anyone has donated. So if you have and we've missed it,
Oh yeah, we're sorry.
say in the chat, I donated.
Yeah, we can't see it because we have the chat pulled up on our TV,
We can see you speaking,
but we can't see donations.
but it doesn't show donations, and Tom is reading clearly the greatest novel ever created.
This
on the
is like
iPad.
reading. This is like reading Star Trek, Star Wars, Ender's Game, and also all of the literary classics all rolled into one. It's all right here. Chapter 4.
Hold up, Goth Week is still happening. You're watching it right now. It's not over yet.
Draco, I shouted. What the F do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What?
Wait, they walked out of the flying car?
We
Does that mean
stopped-
they fell to their death?
Well, I think it's on the ground now.
Oh, it landed. Or they levitate because they're super goth.
Yeah, or that. What the effing hell? I asked angrily. Ebony, he asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close, and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing colored contacts,
Sick.
which revealed so much depression, sorrow, and evilness that I suddenly didn't feel mad anymore.
I love that she actually went and wrote a whole story.
It's amazing. And then, suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took off my top and I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra.
Whoa! She's going.
And I'm just gonna preface this. There's sexual overtones in this story. So if you're not familiar with it, some of you have read this before. I'm just gonna read it and censor it sort of. But this is mature. So if you're
Yes, prepare your gentle ears.
prepare your gentle ears, but we're goth, so it's
Who
okay.
cares? We don't have any rules. Restart Arts. I'm glad you're here now. Sorry you missed a lot of Goth Week. You can always rewatch what we've done. This channel is live like every frigging day.
Okay, you ready for
So
this?
there's more to come for sure.
There's some real passion that happens here.
I'm ready for the Goth passion. Lay the black
So
love
Draco
on me.
started kissing her and she leaned her up against a tree. And then they took off their clothes. She even took off her bra.
Sick.
Okay. Then he puts his thingy into my you-know-what.
Ew!
And we did it for the first time.
His thingy in my you-know-what.
Wow.
Did she say that or are you
No,
censoring
it's-
it?
Then he puts his thingy
He
in my...
put his thingy in my you-know-what.
Wow, this is amazing. This is so...
Oh my god, I
This is-
love this story.
This is so steamy.
He put his depressed thingy in my sorrowful you-know-what.
This is so steamy. And I am reading this.
Wow.
Oh.
Why didn't she say his sad dingus?
His pale
His
wiener.
pale dingus.
Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. Alright, so now there's like pleasure noises.
Pleasure. I read the pleasure noises, please.
Oh, I screamed.
Sounds like she has diarrhea when you're doing it.
Oh,
She's having like stomach cramps.
I was beginning to get an orgasm.
Oh.
We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm.
I like how they just started doing this in the middle of the forbidden forest. Is
And
that
then-
because that's where you do forbidden things?
I guess so. This is gonna be good. I usually don't swear, but I have to swear. I don't like swearing.
Say it, man.
I have to say
It's the closing ceremonies. Be free.
I have to say it because this is so funny. I don't like swearing, but I have to say it because I'm picturing in my mind him saying this.
Prepare yourselves.
It's funnier if you say it.
Let me say it. Okay, let me start from the top here. So this is her moaning, the boning down in the forbidden forest.
Sarah B, it does do the donations on the
Oh, it
screen.
shows the donation!
Oh,
Sarah B, we love you!
Yes.
Welcome, Sarah B, to Goth Night.
It does display your donations. Amazing. We
Oh,
didn't
it
know.
wasn't doing it before, I swear.
YouTube is updated or something.
Let's just keep testing it. Let's see
Just keep tickling the button.
Let's make sure the TV displays the donations, because it might have been a glitch, and maybe Sarah B got lucky.
It might be broken or something.
Alright, so Sarah B, here we go.
Prepare yourselves for this image.
I screamed. I was beginning to orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere. My pale body became all warm. And then... What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore! Dumbledore caught them boning down. Hargo Bargo!
Bargo, Bargo!
To you, Hargo Bargo.
I don't like swearing, but
I hate swearing.
but just imagine
It's a sign of unintelligence.
But just imagine Dumbledore coming out of the woods and going, "What the hell are you doing, mother effers?"
Dumbledore would never swear like that.
It's so.
Dumbledore, well, he saw these obnoxious goths boning, and I guess it was just the last straw. You know how many
Yes,
times he
see,
sees
Dr.
this?
Tronics, I didn't understand why it was funny until it was Dumbledore. Yes, Dumbledore is a savage.
Dumbledore ripped them a new one.
Dumbledore, 100% savage here.
Super dingle blocker, Carissa Brock.
Dumbledore was like, "Hey, put your pale penis away."
Put your gross goth peen away. Wash your dingus and get it out of it.
Jacob!
Jacob!
Yes!
Wash your goth dinguses and leave them out of the forbidden
Wash your
forest.
goth dingus and get out of here.
Everybody, polish your dinguses elsewhere.
This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing.
We need to read this forever.
We need to do this every day.
I need more elixir. This is truly one of the greatest nights of my life.
We have a new member!
Ah, we show some members too!
Freak girl!
Freak girl!
Yes!
Thank you! It shows us everything on the TV.
Francesca, once upon a time, Tom, before he was dead, said that Maya was correct. I will now say, for the sake of the stream and the saving this, Francesca was correct. There you are. Francesca was correct in choosing this story.
Maybe, if we're lucky, I will bonk Count Tom in the brain with my sword.
Get out of here.
That will be the end.
Chimera Dumbledore!
Ah, 666! Thank you, Chimera. You keep us alive. You keep us undead.
All right,
The Blood Moon loves you.
should I wait for you to come back?
You want your Gatorade?
Sure.
I was gonna chill it if you didn't want it.
I'll drink the Gatorade because now I'm actually starting to get thirsty from all this reading. Gatorade is super goth, by the way. So if you do have Gatorade, make sure you're drinking it.
Drink red Gatorade because it's like blood.
Gatorade is super goth, everybody.
Gods like cool snacks. These rings are gonna be the end of me, I swear.
All right, I'm continuing the story.
Wait. Okay, keep going. I can hear
You can hear me. Chapter 5. Dumbledore made, and I think it was made something, there's a typo here. Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools, he shouted. I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me.
How is that physically? Oh, she's a vampire.
He's a vampire.
Is that a thing that happens to you too?
I don't.
A vampire?
I only cry in my coffin. I don't know. I can't see myself.
You don't have puddles of dried blood in your coffin?
I can't tell. I can't see.
Oh.
I'm also.
Carissa!
Carissa!
Put your dead dingus
Put
away,
your
Draco.
dingus- put
You
your dingus
traumatized the unicorns.
Okay, here you go.
Also, the chat just says successfully connected, so we may have lost a couple of minutes,
no.
seconds of chat. So we don't know. Maybe we missed a donation in the past 30 seconds. Probably not, but just letting you know.
All right, I'm gonna continue doing this.
Okay, I'm just
story.
gonna kick back, man.
Okay, I started to cry the blood. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking at us very angry.
Uh-oh.
They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice.
And did she even get to do her grand finale of sensualness?
I don't think she had an orgasm.
Oh, she's gonna have blue dingus. That's a bummer.
Why would you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you, demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, because I love her!
Oh, wow, true love.
Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, fine, very well, you may go to your room.
It's Snape, by the way, not Snake.
Snape.
It sounded like you said Snake.
I said Snape.
Hey, how many people are watching right now? Because we can't see that. Tell us the number. Just curious.
I know, Ren. She was so close, but she didn't get a
continue.
chance.
Sorry, I'm interrupting. I love the details.
Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us.
56? Wow,
Wow,
for real?
pretty good. Make sure you like the stream.
Share and like. Spread it around.
Subscribe to the channel, please.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed, do it, you dinguses.
Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess. I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it
Sophisticated.
and black high heels.
Ooh, she's a lady tonight.
When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom and he started to sing, I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that...
This girl has a thing for Draco. Draco's the blonde kid, right?
Yes, he's like a really annoying kid.
He's the annoying, evil kid.
Yes. We
Yeah,
said
okay.
goodnight and he reluctantly went back to his room. Chapter 6.
Thanks for half boning with me, Draco, is what she said.
Thanks for sticking your rotten dingus near me.
Yes, your pasty dingus.
You pasty long john.
Ew, Draco Malfoy's dingus is not what I want to picture.
It's just this pale. I don't
Who
know.
do you think has a cooler dingus? Harry Potter or Draco?
I mean, neither.
No, someone has to have a cooler one. You
I
have to pick.
think the person who probably has the coolest dingus is the old janitor.
Yeah, the janitor of Hogwarts.
He probably
Steve.
Yeah, just Steve. He's always just mopping all day, so he has plenty of time. He's just like it's just there.
It seems like we have some votes for Draco's dingus.
Yeah, Voldemort probably has an epic dingus.
Voldemort has a super dingus. Anyways, that's not PG. Let's continue on. You're a bunch of perverts.
The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and
Whoa, so edgy.
a matching top with red skulls all over it and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on a pair of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple.
Hey, a proxy fox.
Thank you.
Pasty Long John, to you as well. Thank you for
Yes.
your money.
Pasty long johns.
Thank you for supporting Superhouse. You all keep us alive.
Yes, thank you for helping keep the blood bank flowing.
Maybe we could get $69 in the blood bank.
That'd be
tonight.
pretty.
And we can offset the costs of our epic extravaganza.
Yes, we got a lot of lights and stuff.
A lot of lights and gels.
We got a lot of lights and gels and.
And Lucy Lawless was a pretty penny, even though she's a real demon from the attic.
Yeah, she's a real demon from the attic. But say that she was a cardboard cutout that cost like $80. That's probably a thing.
That's probably what she would have cost.
That's probably what she would
Not
have cost.
including the $40 shipping to get it to you within a week because of Corona.
Yeah, or ordering.
But she's actually lives in the attic, so that's.
Or maybe ordering all this stuff for Spirit Halloween, but trying to get it here in like a week costs a lot of money.
But anyways,
we'll keep
continuing
going.
on. Thank you for being members. Memberships are a good way to donate without donating.
Well, members
and you
are
get
like-
a cool badge and emotes.
Well,
we need some goth emotes on this frigging channel.
Well, memberships are just like that's like paying your subscription fee.
Yeah.
It's like Netflix or
If
something.
you enjoy this long streaming and chatting and hanging, just become a frigging member.
Ren is asking if we got that. We have covered the cost of goods over the week.
Yes, we've basically broken even.
Yeah, we've essentially broken even after fees over the week with a little tiny morsel of profit.
Yes, but the morsel of profit covered our frigging Cheetos.
Yeah, we did buy a lot of snacks too.
Too many Cheetos this week.
We need to actually get like somebody who tells us not to buy stuff.
Yeah, we need a money manager.
We need a money manager or something so we don't go all out on these
We need
things.
a goth manager that manages our gothness.
But continuing on, we don't want to talk about
Yes, let's get back to the teen woods boning.
Okay. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk, and a glass of red blood.
Piper G, we will be added to the emotes for sure. We need to talk to Helly or hey Yoda, the man I was just going to mention.
Yoda, make some emotes. Come
Yoda,
on.
we'll give you $10.
Yoda, we'll
Make
give
us some emotes.
Yoda,
Do you want $10?
Yoda, do you want $10? We need God the emotes.
Please. Oh,
Please,
Helly,
Yoda.
you can be goth. We can make you an honorary goth person with us.
Yes. All right.
Not right this second. Whenever you want.
I need to finish reading this.
Let
Shut up.
Tom read the crusty softcore porno now.
Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my lap. Bastard, I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses just like Draco's. And there was no scar on his forehead anymore.
Maybe we can add the DOD emotes here if Helly sends them to me.
He had manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy British accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so... That was the guy
John Madden?
Joel Madden. That's one of the guys from Good Charlotte.
Is it the brother of John Madden?
No.
The jock? That'd be funny if there was like an emo jock brotherhood. Guess what, Tom?
What?
The elixir has made me
Are you
drunk.
drunk?
I feel
Oh boy.
drunk. When I get drunk, my clothes come off.
Settle down for a while. We need to finish the story.
Who wants my clothes to come off?
We're never gonna finish this story, everybody. This is gonna take.
If you
like
want my
10
clothes
years.
to come off, I can't say sentences.
Guys, I'm just
Give
gonna.
me $69.
Guys, I'm just gonna say it right now.
No,
we're
read.
not. We're not gonna finish this. Story.
Read the story. I'm listening. It's just hitting me like a freaking freight train right now.
Every other sentence, Azriel is interrupting me, so I feel like we're not going to finish this story.
I have a sword in my hands.
I don't think it's going to happen. There's like 20 more chapters left, and it's gonna take.
Read more. This is juicy.
It's gonna take like 4 hours to finish this.
Okay, sorry, Kerska. I just wanted to do that.
He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot, and when I saw him, kind of
Wait,
like
someone donated. Oh, it's Brzeska. Thank you. Ren. Okay, fine. I'll keep them on for you. I'll be decent.
kind of like an erection. Only I'm a girl, so I didn't.
Wait. Sorry. I'm not gonna speak. Back up. Read that part one more time.
There's a lot of typos in this.
What is the female boner?
I don't know. They
What is she talking about?
She saw it. Like, you're not even listening to the
I know
story.
it's I'm saying repeat it because I want to listen.
I just read a chapter. You haven't been listening to a word of it. You kept going.
Because I have elixir in me. Lucy Lawless roofied me, man. I was drinking Gatorade.
You keep
And she
interrupting.
put some spooky blood in there.
You're not even paying attention. You keep just reading the chat, and then you keep going, wait, what? What happened? I don't know. Go back up. I haven't listened to any of this.
It's probably very frustrating for a person who has not had elixir to deal with a person who has had elixir.
Raspberry! If you take a drink every time you want to interrupt the story, he's going to just be incredibly drunk.
Is that what someone said?
Yeah, take a drink every time you want to interrupt the story.
Wait, okay, I'm not gonna interrupt. Just repeat the past, like, 2 sentences.
Okay. So she saw a goth kid.
Yeah,
Okay, you got it?
okay,
He looked like Joel Madden.
sick.
He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him. Kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's all right. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter. Although most people call me Vampire these days, he goes.
Whoa,
Harry Potter's a vampire now.
Yes, we always knew it was a vampire.
Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled.
That's like you.
Yes. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared.
Yeah, check these deets out.
We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him.
Goodbye, Harry.
Okay, next chapter.
Hey, also I want to say I'm not endorsing drinking, and I don't think others should do it. I will say that right now.
Okay, so
I had elixir, which Lucy gave me to help my goth powers. That's all.
So now Harry Potter's name isn't Harry Potter. He's referring to himself as Vampire Potter.
This girl is writing the greatest book in the world.
Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist things on my nails and red nail polish. I waved to Vampire.
Vampire.
Dark-
She just calls him vampire.
Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then, oh, it's getting...
Oh boy.
Guys.
It always gets juicy at the end of each chapter. She just says super pervy things.
Guys.
This girl is horny. She needs to, like, I don't know, go skydiving or something.
Guys, I might have to have Azriel read these naughty words, because there's a lot of them coming up.
Ren, join your final form with me, Azriel. We will be respected among demons.
Guys, I don't know if I can read all these naughty words.
I will read them.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe Ren will become my demon queen.
Yes. Okay, well, let's read this. I'll read this
You know what's interesting? This chat is like really on top. It's like very live. They respond to things we say 2 seconds later.
I know how YouTube works.
But I'm just saying there's usually a little bit of a lag. There's no lag at all.
There's a lot of lag in your brain right now.
Because I had elixir from freaking Lucy. She drugged me just like she did the other night when we were howling at the moon. Lucy, I love you.
I think that when you went into the kitchen, you took out a pipe and smoked half that bag of Cheetos. That would explain your behavior.
My behavior is because of freaking Malibu, man. Hang on, Lucy. You're beautiful. We need to show your beautiful face to the world.
All right, guys. I guess this is the stream now. It's just Azrael causing chaos.
I'm just showing Lucy to the world, you jackass.
I feel like Azrael is smoking Cheetos before the stream.
I'm showing Lucy to
That's
the
the
world.
only logical conclusion that I can come to.
Lucy, our freaking savior.
Do you want to hear this sexual paragraph or what?
Duh.
Okay. We started Frenching passively.
How many people are watching?
Just listen to the story, you idiot.
Read.
We started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra, and he took off his pants.
Leather bra?
We-
Super goth.
We went on the bed and started making out naked. And then he put his boy's thingy in mine.
Why did you always say thingy?
And this is
This 17-year-old is like 12.
and this is capitalized, so I have to say it.
Like, honestly, 12-year-olds in 2020 act like 20-year-olds. This 17-year-old is acting like a 9-year-old. She says thingy, and she says boys thingy, as if we didn't know. This
Yes.
girl is a freaking prude.
Okay, I'm gonna read
What
that.
year was this written?
Like 10 years ago.
Oh, that's why, because the 17-year-old 10 years ago was like a 9-year-old.
Okay, let me read. All right, we started making out. Then he put his boy's thingy in mine, and we had sex.
Ah! They had goth sex! It happened.
Oh, Draco!
Woo!
Draco!
Woo!
I screamed while getting an orgasm.
She finally got that.
When all of a sudden, I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm.
Oh.
It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, in bloody Gothic writing, were the words, Vampire!
Wow! He has a tattoo that just says vampire?
He was a vampire the whole time.
Why does he have a tattoo that says vampire? That's kind of stupid, actually. It's like, just put on your arm what you like. Let's think if I put on my arm, guy.
And then it says,
Because I'm a guy.
alright, she was angry. You bastard, I shouted angrily, jumping off the bed. No, you don't understand, Draco pleaded. But I knew too much. No, you effing idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway. I put on my clothes all huffily and then stomped out. Draco ran out, even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to
we
care.
know what. A thingy. He had a really big thingy. Not a dingus.
I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. I'm gonna need you to read this.
Okay, give it over here.
Just right here. You gotta yell it.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat the last paragraph just to get ramped up into it. I'm gonna do a little lady's voice.
I put on my clothes, all huffy, and then stomped out. Draco ran out, even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. It was pretty tight, I will admit that.
It's some ad-lib.
I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Quote, Vampire Potter, you motherfucker, I yelled. Chapter 8.
Wow.
She always ends the chapters with a giant swear.
Brzeska! Thank you.
Francesca, thank you. I'm hoping you're enjoying this, Francesca, because I know this is literally your dream come true.
Yes, we hope you're enjoying this.
I will say I do not like swearing either. I'm only doing it to be true to the literature.
Yes, it's just true to this.
It's true to the artist's intent. Swearing is not what I enjoy. I think it shows low intelligence, and you can get reactions in other clever ways.
Altoid Yoda has added a goth emote to Superhouse.
Ooh, if any members are here, refresh the stream, and Yoda, who has access to this channel, has added some goth emotes.
So if you want to become a super goth member, please consider becoming a member.
Thank you. It's like $5 for the whole entire month, and you can spam cool emotes and have a badge. It's
Okay, here we
tight,
go.
right? Okay, I hope it's tight.
Yes. All right, here we go.
Okay, continue. Honestly, this is one of the most fun nights I've had ever. Thank you all for being here.
Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. My friend Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly. It's saying understatedly. She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood.
Sexy Draco, Yoda added.
Oh,
Thank you for Sexy Draco.
Yes, now we have sexy Draco.
You need to add some Azriel and some Count Tom too, Yoda. We'll give you $10.
I believe that those are already made on DOD.
Can you add them from Helly's supply of endless emotes? I'm trying to not disrupt this. It's really hard.
She had pale white skin and she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born.
Oh, it's Dad Draco.
Her real parents are vampires and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it.
That makes me depressed in real life.
She still has nightmares about it and she is still very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger.
Like the Smiths. The Smiths are the original guy.
So Hermione's real last name is not Granger, it's Smith.
Hermione is a great person in real life. She does a lot for women nowadays.
Since she has converted to Satanism, she is in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. So Hermione's now Satanist.
Hermione is a Satanist. I don't think so, man. This girl's really stretching here.
What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snake demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire! I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco! I shouted at
She
him.
just calls him vampire.
Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire, I'm bi and so is Ebony, for a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid preppy effer.
Oh, F the preps, man.
We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems and now he is gothic. Haha, like I would hang out with a prep.
Yeah, never.
But I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, effing right. F off, you bastard, I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest where I had lost my virility to Draco, and then I started to burst into tears.
Oh, God.
Okay, so now there's a love triangle.
So sad.
So Draco used to date Harry Potter, but now Harry Potter's vampire, and now Ebony is going out with Draco, and now Hermione's in here too, but her real last name's Smith.
It's Hermione.
Yes. And so now there's a love triangle.
Avatar, what we're reading is a fan fiction written about a goth girl who went to Hogwarts. And she keeps boning with Draco in the Forbidden Forest. He puts his thingy in her thingy.
But now there's going to be this weird triangle between Vampire Potter, Draco, and Ebony.
And who's Ebony again?
The main character.
Oh, her name is Ebony.
Yes.
That's good to know. I bet you she's going to add Joel, the singer of Good Charlotte, into the love triangle at some point.
Probably.
She's just living on her fantasies.
I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco was for cheating on me. I began to cry against a tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a sudden, an horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick.
With no nose and everything. What is the and everything supposed to mean?
I don't know. He didn't have a nose. Basically like Voldemort in the movie. And he was wearing...
Is this what she's saying?
Yeah.
She's quoting the movie of Harry Potter. Wait. She's breaking every wall. She just said, so she is a new student at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Yet, she's at Hogwarts referencing the movie which acknowledges that it's fake.
Yes.
This girl is an idiot.
Yes. This is amazing.
I don't understand what to believe. Okay, anyways, continue. This has become even greater now in its stupidity.
And he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't Gothic. It was Voldemort.
Why is it so funny?
Because you just said it looked like Voldemort, but then she's like, oh, it was him.
Yeah. Oh, I was wrong. Wow. This is honestly like the greatest book ever written.
When is Star Wars going
Thank
to
you
be in
for
here?
suggesting
When
that.
is Star Wars characters going to be in here too? That'd be real
Oh,
awesome.
yeah, we got Star Wars, and we also got to get Vin Diesel in here.
Vin Diesel
We
would
need
be
Fast and the Furious characters to show
That'd be
up.
awesome.
And The Rock needs to show up.
The
for
Rock
sure.
should be a teacher in this. No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperious, and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, though, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony, he yelled, thou must kill Vampire Potter. I thought about Vampire and his sexy eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face looks just like Joel Madden.
She loves John Madden.
I remembered that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun.
Why? Voldemort just goes, here's a gun. I don't know why I'm giving this to you, but I'm giving it.
No, please, I beg.
This is insane. There's no logic or reason or motivation for anything.
Thou must, he yelled. If thou dost not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude, and I won't say this because it's super not PC. I'm gonna skip that part. But basically, he said something bad here.
Oh boy.
I have telekinesis. He answered cruelly.
It's just written from an ignorant white girl.
And if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared and mad, I didn't know what
Wait,
to
how
do.
do you fly away angrily as opposed to just flying away?
He
You're
was
just
like-
huffing and puffing.
He was like really
He's
ticked.
just going grrr.
Suddenly, Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said, hi. Hi, he said, back,
Hi.
but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. Are you okay, I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me, I expelled. That's okay, he said all depressed, and we went into Hogwarts together.
Oh, there we go. That's okay.
So they went back to Hogwarts together making out.
Making out. Making out. Good little note, a little detail at the very end there.
Yes.
I think the donations broke. It doesn't show up anymore.
Yeah, they're really busted.
I'm sneezing. I'm allergic to the preppies in the store.
Better not have Corona.
I'm trying not to. I did go to 7-Eleven, but I covered my face. I think the donation thing broke.
Here,
It doesn't,
I'm
show,
gonna
it doesn't show up on the TV.
I'm going to focus you by having you read this for a little
I'll
while.
read it. I'm smart.
You're at chapter 10.
Let me get a handkerchief, because when I sneeze, my nose runs.
Poseska!
Oh, Francesca, I think it's working, but I'm not quite sure. I see your
It
donation,
still looks kind of broken.
but maybe that was a glitch. Hang on, I need a tissue. I need a gothic tissue.
Hang tight, everybody.
Oh, I think Count Tom's food was delivered.
No, it's not.
Oh, it hasn't gotten here yet?
I don't think that they delivered.
I'm having a hard time As I'm saying I'm having a hard time walking through the house, I literally had a hard time walking through the house and I knocked down the blood moon. The blood moon has crashed everybody. I would fix it, but I need to get up into the ceiling to put it back up there. Oh, I could do this. Oh no, I broke that too. Where did it go? It's the rings. I blame the rings. Hang on. Let me try something. Good enough. There. I put it there. Breaking stuff is super goth. All I wanted to do was go get a tissue. Because when I sneeze, my nose runs for 1,000 years. So, enjoy me blowing my nose. I have very runny nose 24/7. And a doctor told me it was because of my dermographism, which is sensitive skin. But then another doctor said, that's stupid. That doesn't make sense. You just have a runny nose. But why? I want to know why I have a runny nose. Is it because I'm so goth and I'm emo and I'm crying all the time? I'm taking off my $90 rings, way too expensive, honestly. Although I did forge them myself in the depths of despair. It cost me $90 to get down to the depths of despair. Streaming for 69 minutes. That's sick. I like that. Okay, we're going to continue the story. Unfortunately, my elixir is really messing with my brain. Holy goodness. You guys really want to stick around for this whole stream. I promise you that. Don't leave. Trust me, Asriel. I'm respected among demons, so I'm good for it. Okay, I'm going to read now. I don't know where he left off. Where did you leave off, Count Tom?
Chapter 10.
Chapter 10. Oh, these chapters are very small. Here we go. Chapter 10. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset when well, okay, let's try that again. I was upset. Nope. This is gonna be hard. I was even upset. Oh no, it's because there's a major typo. I'm not the idiot, it's the writing. I thought I was being stupid. This is what it says verbatim. I was even upset, went to rehearsals with my goth metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. That doesn't make sense. This just doesn't make sense. Anyway, we know she's in a band now called Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I mean, this girl is writing this, and she's just not even, like, it's not, she's just going 100 miles per hour. She's like, if I was in a band, I would name it Gothic Bloody Rose 666. She may as well have named her band Goth, I'm so friggin' goth. Like, come on. This is just stupid. You're exposing yourself as not a real goth by writing like an idiot. She said, okay, of course she is. I'm the lead singer of it. Great writing. And I play guitar. Wow, she does the two coolest parts of the band. She sings and plays guitar because the writer clearly does not and wishes she did. People say that we sound like a cross between Good Charlotte, Slipknot, and My Chemical Romance. The three bands that I love the most and wish I could do a combination of them. Wow, this is just telling of this person's like desires and aspirations. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire. I like how someone's name is just Vampire. Isn't that the person she's been boning? That's Harry Potter or something. Draco is also a member. Ron's in there. Although we call him Diablo now. He has black hair now with blue streaks in it. And Hagrid. Hagrid's in the band. Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming. Oh, it happens a lot with us Goths. We just get depressed and don't show up. So today they were depressed because they chose today as a depression days, apparently. Okay. They were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably. This is so stupid. I don't like this part of the story. This girl's just kind of like really laying it on thick. She said, I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire, too. And there's so many types. This is not written like by someone who knows English as a first language. Oh God, this is really hard. This is parentheses. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a cross. And then there's parentheses within parentheses. There's no way I'm writing that out of parentheses, back in another parentheses, or a stake out of parentheses, and vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like Corpse Bride. It's not that depressing. I put on a black leather skirt that showed off my boobs and a tiny matching mini skirt that said simple plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. What? This paragraph is insanity. This is half the chapter. We were singing a cover of Helena, the hit from My Chemical Romance, obviously. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerned voice. I mean, this is just I can't believe I'm reading this, honestly. I mean, yeah, Helen is a good song. It's probably the best song they have. But this girl is a walking cliche. Francis, I'm right there with you. It is torture. It's this insanity.
No, it's amazing.
This is just, this paragraph, Tom, there's like parentheses within parentheses. And she's just listing the most goth things she could ever list.
That's
she's
because
just
she's
cramming it in.
That's because she's cool. We need you to read this so you can stay focused.
But like, I got a question about this girl's logic here. So, why did she want to mention that Draco wasn't there because he was probably slitting his wrist?
Ah, yes.
Although
we have
he can't
goth
die.
emotes now.
Oh, goth emotes, look at that. I can focus, Chris Keska. I can focus more is the problem. Because I'm dissecting every syllable and every fraction of a sentence. She's saying Draco isn't there because he's depressed. And he's probably slitting his wrists. Although he can't die because he's a vampire. So what is the point of slitting your wrists? Why?
Why are you dissecting this?
Why? Okay, so if I was under the understanding that I couldn't die, I wouldn't slit my wrists because there's no point. There's no cause, there's no effect, there's no result. It's not going to release any anguish because it's just like flicking myself in the forehead. This girl has no sense of anything. She needs to be slapped. She's a horrible writer and does not use logic.
Just read the story.
You can set up logic within a universe, but she's not even obeying her own logic.
This reading is extremely goth because it's so painful doing the story with you.
I'm just angry at the writer is the problem.
You've got so much rage.
Because I am actually goth. Oh, is there new Lucy emote? Yoda, thank you. For those watching, refresh the stream and you can see the Lucy flawless emote possibly.
Yeah.
If you're a member, that is. If you're a member, spam the new emotes so we can see ourselves. Because we honestly don't even know.
Raspberry, the story's pretty short, but at the rate that Azrael is going, another 3 hours.
Okay, I'll finish this chapter. It's 3 more paragraphs. And there's a big F word coming up. I'm not going to say it because I don't like saying it. Oh, there's Lucy. Beautiful queen. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Thank you for spamming the Lucy Lawless emotes. She has freed us from the attic of the super house. And you are now enjoying Goth Week because of her. this lady right here. So thank you, everyone. Release your inner goth and hiss in the
Yes.
chat. And if you're a super goth, I dare someone to give $69 and I won't get freaking wasted on Malibu.
No, do not donate for any more drinks for Azrael. He doesn't need it. I can already tell that he's getting to that.
He's gone too far.
He's getting to that point of like almost being like pretty annoying because he's so drunk. I mean it. I'm serious. Nobody encourage this. He's getting to the annoying level.
I don't even encourage drinking, which is what I have not done. I've merely had a sip of elixir from Lucy that she made a batch when we were howling at the moon.
I'm not daring you. I'm giving you a direct command to not.
Francesca! Okay, Francesca. Oh,
No, stop it. This is a direct command. This is from Count Tom. I'm telling you, please don't.
What's that? That's $8.90. That's almost 69. We're getting close to the total sum. Drink to kill the pain.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn the stream around. I will turn the donation feature off. I'll go in the other room and just turn it off.
No, you won't.
I will.
I have the key to the universe.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
It doesn't mean anything. It means I have the same. It means I can just log on and do it.
I'm just saying things.
Read the chapter. Stop looking at the chat. You're eating Cheetos and stuff.
I love Cheetos. They're so good. I will say, watch till the end of the stream. Okay? Okay. Back to this juicy story. Alright, so here we go.
Yes, this is the greatest piece of literature of all time.
We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears.
Did you already read this?
I'm just recapping. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerned voice. What the F do you think?
Thank you for that donation, Christy.
I asked angrily, and then I said, well, Voldemort came, and the effing bastard told me to effing kill Harry, but I don't want to kill him, because it's really nice. Even if he did go out with Draco, but I don't want to kill Harry, then Voldemort will effing kill Draco. She's saying all the words here, by the way.
You might as well just say them.
I'm not saying them. I don't like swearing. It's not my personality, man.
Don't be a dingus.
You're a dingus. You're a tiny dingus.
You're an even tinier dingus.
I don't care. Size is not a thing that I measure. The universe is enormous, man.
Yes.
There's no comparison of sizes.
What? Where is this going?
I don't know. When you think about the grand scheme of the universe, everyone's dingus is tiny. Here we go.
If we get everybody in here to become members tonight, then we'll do Drag Week soon.
Drag Week, if you guys donate like $1,000, Drag Week could happen easily.
That could happen like next
It
week.
could happen in 2 hours.
No, we still have to go to the
Wait, so
store
we
and
have
buy
to
a
buy
bunch of crap.
crap to crack. Carissa Brock. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, okay.
Oh my
that-
gosh, thank you, Carissa and Kraseska.
Thank you, Carissa. I love you. You finally, Azriel has some respect in this goth house.
Yes, thank you for donating. Thank you for liking Ass Reel.
Also, can everyone subscribe to friggin' Altoid Yoda, who's just continually adding emotes to our channel?
Yes, why isn't Altoid Yoda at 500 subscribers now? He streams Animal Crossing like every
For 30
day.
hours.
He's played the game. I looked at how long he played the other day. He's played for 500 hours. That's ridiculous.
500 hours. I know an Animal Crossing pro who has almost made it to 500. Yoda, you're insane.
You know how many hours it took Michelangelo to be like a famous painter or sculptor? Probably 500 hours. That means he's like the best Animal Crossing person ever.
Maybe Michelangelo made Animal Crossing.
Probably. And then he made Yoda.
I did hear somewhere on the internet that Minecraft is better than Animal Crossing. There's just some really impressionable YouTuber said that.
Sarah B., we will dress up in the sexiest outfits that you've ever seen for
I will get a breast implant.
You won't get a breast implant. Shut up. You can't afford that.
I don't know. Who cares, man?
That's like you're spending $10,000.
If someone donates $69, then I'll get a freaking breast implant. Just one. Doesn't matter to me. Bodies be bodies, man. Ren, Are you diving into the Malibu seas with me this evening? Red is my wretched goddess.
This is horrible.
Raspberry!
Raspberry!
Everyone hiss your true Goth selves.
Ezreal's really drunk and he can't focus on anything.
The level of investment, I missed it. I don't know what you would have said. Something about something. I lost my mind.
Read the chapter!
Oh gosh, where
You
is
pathetic fool!
Ezreal of the Abyss has lost his mind. Okay, I'm finishing. Gosh dang it. Verseska is really loving this. Thank you to everyone who's been donating.
Thank you, Verseska.
You are paying the super house rent. But come Tom do something. No, Azriel has the steering wheel now.
This is actually...
Subjective does not want me to finish.
This is actually dreadful hearing...
Hey, I'm just having my best life, man. Alright, here we go. I'm finishing. What the F... Okay, wait. Ebony, are you okay? Vladimir asked in a concerned voice. What the F do you think? I asked angrily. And then I said, well, Voldemort came and the effing bastard told me to effing kill Harry, but I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. Oh, so they like bi or something? But if I didn't kill Harry, then Voldemort will effing kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly Draco Suddenly Draco jumped out from behind a wall. I like how like just anything can happen. There's no logical reason to anything. Suddenly Draco came out from behind a wall because that's what I needed to do to have the story go where I wanted it to go.
This is amazing. Shut up and read.
Gosh, this lady is a lunatic. Why didn't you effing tell me? He shouted. How could you effing poser muggle bitch?
What? Can you repeat that, please? Except louder, more coherent.
Verseska.
Verseska.
This complete sentence reads as, why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you? You fucking poser muggle bitch. C is dat out of character. What? That's in parentheses. I don't understand that. I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too. Oh, sensitive. Then he ran out crying. Everyone is so emo in this. We practiced for 1 more hour. How did you practice if you were crying? She's like, I cried. Then we practiced for another hour. Okay, I guess she stopped crying. Then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. Everyone just shows up out of nowhere. His eyes were all fiery.
Dumbledore's like Kramer.
Because Dumbledore, he bursts in. His eyes were all fiery. And I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. Oh, why? I bet you're going to tell me. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. Wisely. He cries wisely because he's a wise guy, I guess.
Because Dumbledore is epic.
I think I should have to tell you how he's delivering something because we don't just get it from the character development that she has established.
This story is amazing.
She establishes no character development, then just to tell you how to feel based on what each person says.
This is the kind of story that you write and then you become a millionaire.
This is the Tommy Wiseau of books.
It's pretty good.
It really is.
We should do a version of this.
I mean, Keith Apicary already has started a book, and it will maybe come out someday, and it sounds like it's written by a 6-year-old. Anyway, okay. What the F, man? This is insane. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. And then she has in parentheses, C, DATS, D-A-T-S. I don't understand that. C space D-A-T-S.
I don't know. It's probably some internet language we
it's
don't
definitely
understand.
internet language that we don't get because we're old. See, that's basically nut swearing, and this time she's writing it straight up internet speak.
Oh, you don't have to write. That's like just before chapter stuff. You don't have to read that.
Nut swearing and D-I-S time he W-E-W-U-Z was up. Rally R-E-L-L-Y.
Francesca, this is not what I'm going to write when I write writing jobs in Hollywood. It's going to be good.
Well, I'm just gonna skip her parentheses because they're insanity. There's literally acid trips. Her parentheses are acid trips. Ebony Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists. Chapter 11.
Wow.
But like, she just said in the same chapter that Draco was probably slitting his wrist, but he can't die because he's a vampire.
But then he
and then
did.
she ends it with he committed suicide by slitting his wrists.
Hello, fart doctor.
So I guess we're gonna find out if that's actually possible or not. Next chapter. No, I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her F off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Okay, she forgot the two. Dumbledore chased me after me, shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room because he would look like a What? The sentence does not make sense. I read this from the beginning. No, I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to F off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Period. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room because he would look like a perv that way.
Incredible.
This person is 6 years old, and they cannot form a sentence.
Incredible.
Okay, so he didn't go to the room because he's looking like a perv. Fine, sure. He's trying to console you, so clearly you're just placing ignorant judgments on people because you want to make people look bad. You idiot. There's a lot of problems in this author. You can see this author's brain at work and the things she has dealt with.
Francesca's saying it correctly.
Shh.
Just read.
It's really hard to just read because I hate it.
Stop thinking about it. You know that it's going to be written like this.
All right, I'm not going to address any more problems. I'm just going to read them. I will finish this chapter. Oh, then it goes to like another part of the internet. I think after this I will beat a giant part of this book. Okay, here we go. We're getting to the end of this big climactic thing, I think. Okay, so he didn't go in there because he looked like a perv. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood.
Yes.
And then I slit both my wrists, and they
my.
got all over my clothes. So I took them off. I don't know how she took them off when she was bleeding out. I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily. But she's trying to die while she carried my clothes. I'm not gonna address it. I keep addressing it. I'm sorry.
Let me read this.
The logic doesn't make sense.
Let me read it.
There's no logic.
Maybe it is. Go get some more spooky juice.
I have some here actually.
Where were you?
So start here.
Okay.
Anyway,
I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both my wrists. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed a stake and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide.
but she already slit her wrists.
I was so effing depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it sadly.
Isn't she dead? She slit her wrist.
She's a vampire!
Why did she do it then?
She was going to commit suicide by putting a stake into her own heart.
What was the point of slitting her wrists?
To feel the pain of being alive or
She
undead.
doesn't feel it. She's a vampire. It's like poking herself in the freaking forehead.
Okay.
I hate the story. I'm not gonna speak. I'm sorry.
I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends
Metal stuff.
and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't effing believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me.
Woo!
And Lupin was masticating to it.
Ew.
They were sitting on their broomsticks. So they were outside.
Janking it
They were
outside
outside
the window.
janking it on their broomsticks.
Oh, this girl just wants them to be janking it while looking at her. This is insane. This is insanity. This is the window into this author's brain. She's exposing herself as being a really messed up.
This is what's going on at Hogwarts. There's a bunch of wizards out there janking it outside.
This person who wrote this has major therapy problems. She needs to go speak to a therapist and just live her normal human life.
Okay, here we go.
What a closure to Goth Week, everyone. You have Francesca to thank for this.
Yes, you only have Francesca to thank.
Francesca is the sole person
This is
responsible
incredible.
for this experience.
Okay. Ew, you effing pervs! Stop looking at me naked! Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in.
So many unnecessary details.
Abracadabra!
Oh wait, why are they pedos when they're the same age as her?
No, it's Snape outside.
Oh, it's Snape.
It's Snape and Lupin are outside Jacob.
Oh, okay. I guess they'd be pedos.
But she spelled it wrong.
Of course she did.
He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. I think she said wanted to say wand, but it says womb. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion. She just took out a gun and shot Snape there.
Everything appears out of nowhere in this. People and objects just show up. I love this frigging story. I don't think you understand. This is the greatest fiction ever created. It's making me lose my mind.
I took my gun out and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in.
Of course he did.
Ebony...
Also, so did David Hasselhoff and all the Baywatch lifeguards. They showed up too, because why not?
Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has... No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then waved his wand, and suddenly, Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk." What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. I may be a Hogwarts student, Hagrid paused angrily, but I am also a Satanist! This cannot be, Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors. You don't have any, I yelled madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there.
Yes!
I felt faint, more than I normally do.
Normally, she's
More than I
always
normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily, while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. I think it said cloak. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Are you ready for this?
I'm just setting the mood.
Are you even listening?
I'm setting the mood. I'm adding fog.
Because Hagrid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped, he in singing to the tune of a Gothic version of a 50 Cent song.
50 Cent.
Because you're Gothic? Snap asked in a little afraid voice, because he was afraid and it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her!
Oh, this is the greatest night of my life.
This is so good. If you're enjoying this,
Please, I'm begging you to like the stream if you have not.
we double dare you to
Become
like
a
this thing.
member of Superhouse. This channel is live every frigging second of the world.
Yes. Okay, what's
We
going
need more candles.
on? Okay. More story. I was about to slit my wrist again with the silver knife
This girl does it like it's like burping.
that Draco had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No, I thought. It was Hagrid, but it was vampire. He started to scream, OMFG, no! My scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up, and you could only see his red whites. I stopped. How did you know? I saw it, and my scar turned back into the lightning bolt. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore. I do, but Diabolos changed it into a pentagram for me,
Oh.
and I always cover it up with
When did she do
foundation.
this? I don't know. She's been busy. I don't know how she's done all this crap.
He
But
said
who
that.
cares, I guess.
Anyway, my scar hurt and it turned back into a lightning bolt. Save me! Then I had a vision what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him in bondage.
What?
Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office now, recovering from my slit wrist.
Anyway.
Snap and Lupin and Hongrid were there too. They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered, because they were pedophiles, and you can't
This
have
girl's obsessed with pedophiles.
and you can't have those effing pervs teaching in school with lots of hot girls.
I will say, honestly, I think teenage girls just love calling everyone pedophiles. They don't even know what a pedophile is.
Let me read the
They just
story.
think everyone who's 25 and up is a pedophile.
Dumbledore had constipated the Sidiotes camera that they took me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Anobi, I need to tell you something, he said in a V-serious voice, giving me the roses. F off, I told him. You know I effing hate the color pink anyway, but I don't like effed up preps like you, I Snape.
Effed up preps. F the preps. I agree with that.
Hagrid had been mean to me for being Gothic. No, Anobi, Hagrid said, those are not roses. What? Are those Goths too, you poser prep? I asked because I was angry that he bought me pink roses. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being sued by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. To it, he asked
This
them
girl that
silently.
wrote this is literally the biggest perv in the world. All she does is write about people being gross and funky and janking it.
Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. Those aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eyes and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell, that's a My Chemical Romance song, I corrected him wisely. I know, I was just warming up my vocal cords.
My Chemical Romance isn't even goth. Like, why do they get lumped in with goth?
Then he screamed, Petulus merengo mi cremlisi rementio. I guess, okay, that's a thing, I guess. And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air. And it was black. Now I knew he wasn't a prep.
A black flame and it was black. Okay, we already got that.
Okay, I believe you. Now, WTF is Draco. Hagrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flames, but I could see nothing. You see it, Nobi, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching his flame. To see what is in the flames, you must find yourself first, Kay. I have found myself, okay, you mean old man, Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back into bed. You are a liar, Professor Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends and had lace on it.
She already said this earlier. She's like, I put on a skirt that was all ripped on the ends. She really wants everyone to know that she's wearing a skirt that's ripped on the ends. This is this author's fantasy to be this person in this world. I mean, that's nice to have a fantasy and want to live where you want to live. But like, why is her fantasy to be so like, to be harming her body? Like, that's kind of
It's
sad.
because Goth in the 2000s.
I feel like she just has to talk to a therapist for crying out loud, and she won't have all these like sadistic problems.
There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them.
Billy Joe Armstrong, friggin' Green Day. That's not goth at all.
I put my hair all out around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're prep, so F off.
You're prep. I'm pretty sure preps went to this major national release in every country film. The Ring has been seen by everyone, you idiot, you ignorant goth. You're not even goth if you think no one has seen The Ring.
And I put on some blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss.
I hate this author.
You look kawaii, girl, Bloody Mary said sadly. Fangs, you do too. I said sadly too, but I was still upset. I slit both my wrists, feeling totally depressed.
This girl slits her wrists like she's farting.
And I sucked all the blood. I cried again in the bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magical magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared, and he used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Hi, he said in a... Wait. Hi, he said. Hi. He said hi. He said in a depressed way. Hi back. I said in an equally sad way. We both looked at each other for some time.
It's not cool to be sad. Like, this girl's just like trying to be sad because she thinks it's cool to be sad. She's not actually sad.
Let me read the story.
She's just acting. This girl is a fake.
We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red Gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other.
Okay.
Stop it, you horny simpletons, shouted Professor McGoggle, who was watching us, and so was everyone else. Vampire, after I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I love Draco. I shouted, and then I ran away from him angrily. Just then, he started to scream, OMFG. No, my scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage.
Someone does need to make this into a movie. Honestly, that's a really good idea.
Okay.
Dandello, I agree.
Next chapter.
Wow. Are we going to read this whole book?
I'm trying to finish it.
The battery is really low on that iPad.
If I can do it, if you stop interrupting every line.
I will say, I just want everyone to know that your support keeps this channel alive, so if you want to become a member, it's only $5 frigging dollars, and it's like a one-time donation, and then you can have emotes and all the goth emotes. I'm just gonna remind people who, in case there's newcomers here.
Next chapter.
I'm not wasted.
Vampire and I ran upstairs looking for Dumbledore.
Wait, so who's Vampire again? Harry Potter?
Harry Potter.
She just calls him Vampire.
He's Vampire Potter now.
Oh, what a great, unique name.
Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were both so scared. Dumbledore! Dumbledore! We both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it that you want you despicable snobs? He asked angrily. Voldemort has Draco! We shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't. We need to save Draco, we begged. No, he said meanly. I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony, he said while he frowned, looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. Then he walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco, he mourned. It's okay. I tried to tell him that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood, and then he had to brainstorm. I had an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. You'll see, he said. He took out his wand and did a spell. Then, suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair. We ran in with our wands out, just as we heard a croon say, Alakadabra. It was Voldemort. Wow. And let me just say this. This is the next chapter, and there's a warning on this one.
Oh boy, a warning.
It says, warning. Some of this chapter is extremely scared. Var discretion advised.
This girl does not do spell check at all.
We ran to where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was.
Doesn't even give him the name. Just, what is that, a member?
Thank you, Avatar, for becoming a member.
Avatar! We love you. Goth forever. Thank you, Avatar, for keeping us alive.
Thank you for keeping us alive, and thank you for your generous donations.
We love you. If someone donates $69, I'm taking my clothes off. I'm telling you. I'm already ready. It's getting hot in here with this red demon light.
Let me read the story.
Okay.
It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Okay, so the fat guy was there. Draco was there crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Rid my sight, you despicable preps, he shouted.
suck.
As we started shooting him with the gun, he then suddenly he looked at me and he fell down with lovey-dovey look in his eyes. Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me? He said.
Everyone wants to bone this girl because she's like the coolest goth, apparently.
Huh? I asked. Enobi, I love you. Will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail.
This girl's so freaking horny.
I started laughing crudely. What the F? You torture my boyfriend, then you expect me to F you? God, you were so effed up, you effing bastard. I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart.
This girl says it like it's a shopping list. Comma after comma. Blah, 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 blah. Then I stabbed him in the heart. What? That's insane.
Blood poured out like a fountain.
She doesn't even build up a sentence.
No, he screamed. He started screaming and run around. Then he fell down and died.
Then he fell down, died at the end. Okay, this girl gives no attention to things that need attention. And all the attention to what shirt she's wearing and how much eyeliner she has on. I hate this author.
I burst into tears sadly.
I need more elixir.
Snaketail, what art thou doing? Cried Voldemort. Then he started coming. We could hear his...
What?
Like walking.
Okay, good.
We could hear his high heels clacking to us. We got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. Then I started crying. What's wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. He had a sex pack. And a really huge you-know-what and everything. It's
We do know what. It's a thingy. Because this lady loves to call them thingies.
It's so unfair, I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls in preps here except for Bloody Mary? Because she's not ugly or anything. Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They're all such effing sluts.
This girl.
Hey, to Draco.
I mean, the viewpoint is very obvious. This is just an ignorant teen lady human. Who's angry at a lot of things.
Yeah, but everyone is in love with me. Like Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid said he's in love with me. Vampire likes me, and now even Snaketail is in love with me.
Wow, she's obsessed with herself.
I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful?
Wait, we missed a donation from Nicola. Thank you, Nicola.
Thank you, Nicola.
Thank you for letting us know, Ren. I'm sorry we missed it. It's hard to do when we're reading such juicy details. We love you. Thank you for supporting us.
I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's an effing curse, I shouted. Then I ran away. Chapter 15.
Then I ran away.
Ebony! Ebony! Shouted Draco sadly. No, please come back. But I was too mad. Whatever, now you can go have sex with Vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed my black door with my blood-red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrists.
This girl does it like it's a recreation. There's no point. Why does she do this?
I drank the blood, all depressed. Then I looked at my black Good Charlotte watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. I put on a short, ripped, black gothic dress
Of course, her classic outfit.
that said anarchy on the front in red letters.
Ow!
And was all ripped and a spiky belt.
Subtlety is not the art of this writer.
Where was I?
I hate
Under that,
this story.
I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood red letters. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs, feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work.
Oh, she's a genius too. Helly! Thank you,
Helly.
Stop trying to screw me.
Yeah, just leave
Even though that's what I really want.
Leave Ebony alone!
This girl, man, Ebony is a mental patient. She needs therapy for like decades.
I was turning a bloody pentagram into
Bethesda, thank you.
Thank you. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly the guitar turned to Draco. Anobi, I love you, he shouted sadly. I don't care what those effa preps and poses think. You are the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now I just want to effing be with you. I effing love you. Then he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death.
She's so cool that she took him from ultimate depression to just ultimate lust for her because she's so cool. And how many times can she reiterate how cool she is and how desired she is?
Yes.
And everything's about her.
So then
Constantly.
she started singing the song. He started singing the song right in front of the entire class. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson.
All of her favorite cliche top hit artists.
OMFG, I said after he was finished. So effing prep stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle fingers.
Yeah, you tell him.
They were covered in black nail polish and were entwined with Dracos now, at them. I love you, I said, and then we started to kiss just like Hillary Duff. And Sia...
Wait, so now Hillary Duff's cool?
No, she said that... there's a note here that she hates her.
Yeah, she said earlier she hates her, but I'm wondering why she's even bringing her up again if she hates her. She clearly doesn't hate her.
And CMM in a Cinderella story. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but then he stopped everyone was clapping by just how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster that MCR would have a concert, and My Chemical Romance is having a concert in Hogsmeade right then.
Right then, literally like that split second. How convenient for the story.
We looked at each other all shocked, and then we went together. Chapter 16.
The logic.
We ran happily to Hogsmeade. Then we saw the stage where Good Charlotte had played. We ran in happily. My Chemical Romance were there playing Helena. I was so effing happy.
Her perfect favorite song.
Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter because Gerard is so attractive. Because I knew now that we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots and red fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy My Chemical Romance t-shirt.
Why does she describe all the clothing all the time?
And,
why does that matter?
And black baggy pants.
All she cares about is what they're wearing.
Marissa! Thank you.
The only thing the author cares about is describing what the characters are wearing to prove how goth they are.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carissa.
Anyway, we started marching to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers.
Oh.
It was Voldemort.
Okay.
WTF, Draco. I'm not going to a concert with you, I shouted angrily. Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's MCR, and you know how much I like them. What? Cause he gadgets is uncomfortable. Cause guys don't like to talk about you know what. Yeah, cause we know what, I yelled in an angry voice. We won't do that again, Draco promised.
I don't know what she's saying.
This time we're going with an escort. OMFG, WTF. Are you giving into the mainstream, I asked? So I guess you're a prep or a Christina, or what now?
She has to put categories on everything.
No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shouted angrily. And no, Pete, I'm not. Please come with me. He fell down to his knees and started singing The World is Black by Good Charlotte to me.
At the concert?
Yes.
They're at the concert. How would she even hear him singing if they're at a concert? She wouldn't. There's no logic to anything.
I was flattened because that's not even a single. He had memorized the lyrics just for me.
Just for me. Why just for you? Maybe because he likes the song? No, must be just for her. Because she's a freaking narcissist.
Okay then, I guess we will have to, I said. And then we Frenched for a while and I went up to my room. Bloody Mary was staring there. I think it says I don't even know, something girl. She said happily. BTW, Willow, that effing poser got expelled. She failed at her classes and she skipped math. It serves that effing bitch right. I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we all feeling all depressed. We watched some gothic movies like Das Nightmare Before Xmas. Maybe Willow will
Nightmare Before Christmas is gothic to her. This girl only knows mainstream pop culture.
And then she said, maybe Willow will die too, I said. Kawaii, bloody Mar, shook her head energetically, lethargically. Oh yeah. Oh, I have a confession. After she got expelled, I murdered her, and then Lupin did it with her because he's a necrophiliac. Kawaii, I commented happily. We talked to each other.
She's using anime phrases.
We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie. Oh, hey, BTW. I'm going to a concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmere with MCR. I need to wear, like, the hottest outfit ever.
How many times does My Chemical Romance play at Hogwarts?
Like, a bunch of times.
Literally every night.
Bloody Mary nodded energetically. OMFG, totally, let's go shopping. In Hot Topic, right?
This girl is a walking cliche.
I asked, already getting out my special Hot Topic loyalty card. No, my head snapped up.
Loyalty card, she's super goth.
What? My head spinned. I could not believe it. Bloody Mary, are you a prep?
Oh no, the ultimate sin.
No, she laughed. I found some cool gothic stores near Hogwarts, that's all. You told me about them. I asked, sure, it would be Draco or Diablo or Vampire. Don't even say that name to me. Dumbledore, she said. Let me just get our brooms. OMFG, Dumbledore.
I mean, there's so much to analyze in every sentence that you'd be talking and theorizing for days.
Yeah, I saw the map for Hogwarts on his desk, she told me. Come on, let's go. We were going into some punk goth stores, especially for the concert in Hogsmere. The salesperson was OMG, hotter than Gerard, except not, because that's impossible.
So he was, but he wasn't, because he's not, Gerard is the greatest.
And then he gave me a few dresses. We only have these for the real goths.
The real goths. Raspberry, thank you.
Thank you, Raspberry.
Every sentence, I hope and pray, it's the last one, but it just keeps going. This is honestly never going to end, Raspberry. Thank you to everyone who's donated. We love you. You keep us alive.
Yes, we love you all.
Memberships and donations, obviously appreciated.
The real...
Someone make me take my clothes off for crying out loud.
The real goths. Me and Bloody Mary asked. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers that are in this town. Yesterday, Lupin and Snap tried to buy a gothic camera pouch he shook. I didn't even know they had a camera. OMFG, no, they're gonna spy on me again. I cried running out of the changing room, wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out of it in a very low cut with a huge slit. Oh, my Satan, you have to buy that outfit, the salesperson said. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Blood Mary. You know what? I'm just gonna give it to you for free, because you look really hot in that outfit. Hey, are you gonna be at the concert
This girl
today?
just wants all the compliments.
Yeah, I am totally. I look back at him. Hey, BTW, my name's Abdondi Darkness Dementia Tower Away. What's yours?
That's the guy's name?
No, that's her name.
Wait, what did she say her name was? Repeat her name.
Ebony Darkness Dementia Tower Away.
Wow, what a name.
And then, what's your name?
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus.
I'm glad you're having a terrible evening. We are as well.
The salesperson's name is Tom Ridd, he said, and ran a hand through his black dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, because I am going there with my boyfriend Draco, you sick perv. I yelled angrily, but before he could beg me to come back, Hairgrid flew in his black broom looking worried. OMFG, Abondi, you need to get back into the castle now. Chapter 17. Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. He said he would help us with makeup if he wanted, because he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. Haybridge kept shooting at us to come back to, and come is spelled C-U-M. Back to Hogwarts. WTF Hagrid, I shouted. F off, you effing bee.
This is like the horniest 17-year-old alive.
Well, anyway,
She's very revealing in her writing.
Willow came. Hagrid went away angrily. Hey, bee, you look kawaii, she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you. I answered sadly, because Willow's really pretty and everything. She was wearing a short...
There's 63 people watching.
She was wearing...
And we've earned, wait a second, we've earned $117.
Wow, thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. 78 likes, 63 people watching this insanity story, and $117. Thank you, everyone. Can we pause for 1 second? I need to do one quick thing. The stream is gonna freeze, so stand by for like 5 seconds. There's a lot of people here. This is amazing.
Wow.
Just keep hanging on.
Yes.
Keep hanging. Hello,
Yes.
mortals.
Thank you all for being so generous.
Wow,
For liking this.
80 likes.
Can we get to 100 likes? I think we can. Thank
Yes,
you, guys.
Jamie said we earned money reading smut. It's true.
Oh, hello, Pervert Jamboree. We're reading... What is this, My Immortal?
My Immortal, a fan fiction about a goth girl who goes to Hogwarts, and clearly everyone wants her. She's super hot, has all the coolest band shirts, and My Chemical Romance plays every night, and she bones down with Draco Malfoy all the time.
Piper.
And everyone's a pervert except for her, the
Piper.
person who always wants everyone to look at her
We're
boning.
saying it correctly. Stop trying to screw the like button. Oh, wow. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so... yeah, but not as kawaii as you. I answered sadly, because Willow's really pretty and everything. She was wearing a short black corset thingy with blood red lace on it, and a black blood red miniskirt, leather fishnets, and black pointy boots, and showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big bobs and everything. She was thin enough to be anorexic.
This girl's descriptions, she describes the things that don't matter. She describes people's bodies, their makeup, their t-shirts. She's a moron. She's such a superficial person.
Hey, Francesca recommended the story. We're reading it for Francesca.
I hate the writer. She's an idiot.
So are you going to the concert with Draco? Yeah, I said happily. I'm going with Diablo.
Hello, 63 people.
She answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diablo came. They were both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you couldn't tell they thought were ought to.
Hello, 65 humans.
Diablo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black Good Charlotte t-shirt, and black Vans he got from the Warped Tour. Bloody Mart...
I'm watching all of you.
Bloody Mart was going to the concert with Dracula. Dracola used to be called Naval, but it turned out he was kidnapped at birth, and his real family were vampires.
Oh, it turns out. Okay, just found that. When and where did she find out the information? She just states things and doesn't tell you when or where or how she learned things. She's just like, I don't care. This is what it is now. I hate this author. It's really hard for me to listen to because I hate everything about her writing and the logic.
They died in a car crash. Naval converted to Satanism and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing a black Warped Tour t-shirt, black jeans and shoes, and black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's black Mercy Benz that his dad Lucian gave him. We did pot, coke, and crack.
What? They did crack? Why?
Draco and I made out. We made fun of those stupid effing preps. We got there, I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He looked even sexier than he did in the pics. He had long, raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny, and he had an amazing voice. We moshed to Helena and some other songs. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the other members. I gasped.
Coke and crack are the same thing.
I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly, preppy man with no eyes, no nose, and red eyes. Everyone ran away but me and Draco. Draco and I came. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers.
I don't know how you can read this without yelling at it.
Because I'm just trying to get through it.
Someone said they like veggie straws. How about some veggie chips?
I don't want this story to take 15 hours.
I hate the story. I want to smash it.
I just want the audience to enjoy it, and it blows up the pacing of it if every line you comment on.
Why don't we just do our goth dances?
It's almost over, and some people really want to hear the ending of the story.
Okay, sure. Why not?
You moronic idiots, he shouted angstily. Anobi, I told you to kill vampire. Thou have failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco. No! No, please! We begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on his broomstick. He had long black hair and a long black bread.
What t-shirt was he wearing, I wonder?
He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back.
Ow! I can't believe she actually told us what he was wearing. Because she doesn't tell us what every character wears to prove how cool goth they are.
He shouted a spell, and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore.
It's Dumbledore, by the way.
Yes.
Not Dumbledore.
Chapter 18.
2 more chapters, everyone. We're almost done.
I think it's getting closer.
I hope the iPad doesn't die.
Well, I mean, that's like another reason. The iPad's getting very low. Because this 20-minute story has taken 3 hours.
I can give you a plug. Check the battery.
It's 5%.
Okay.
I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, black bed lipstick, and a black really low-cut leather top that had rips in stripes so you could see my belly.
Cool.
I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds in it. The night before, Draco and I went back to the skull. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black My Chemical Romance broom. We went back to our rooms.
Wait, a branded broom?
Yes. We went back to our rooms and we had You Know What to a Linkin Park song.
Sex. They had intercourse.
Well, anyway, I went down to Great Hall. There, all the walls were painted black and the tables were black too. But you see there paint underneath the black paint. And there were pastors of poser bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys.
This is a psychology lesson on this writer's brain.
WTF, I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather miniskirt with a good Charlotte shirt, black fishnets, and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic black dress with blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to your thighs and black boots and fishnets.
Thank you, Kirk Keska, for that donation. I'm sorry we missed it. We've earned
Thank you.
66 people watching, 83 likes, and $118 we've earned. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for enjoying this amazing goth evening with us.
Yes. Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Ray, or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi.
Oh, perfect for her pleasure.
Those guys are so effing hot, Navel was saying, and suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the one who had chased Voldemort away. He had a normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation, and he had dyed his hair black. Dumbledore? WTF, I shouted angrily.
Marcus said they will donate $100 if they read all 44 tonight. 44 chapters? I don't think there are 44. I think there's only 20.
I think there's like a part 1 and part 2.
Oh gosh. We have other things planned for this evening. We can't read this both parts, I don't think.
I will just say right now that the way that Asriel interrupts, even for $100, I would not do it, and I would say absolutely not. Please.
I'm
do not-
trying not to interrupt, but it's just blowing my mind.
Please do not donate that much. I do not want to disappoint you. I won't do it. So. I'm
Yeah, sorry. Just give us the $100 because we're sick goths.
Voldemort's interruptions will make this last until 6 a.m. And quite frankly, I thought this story would have been over hours ago. But it's impossible with him in the room because he has the mind of a toddler.
I do. I truly do. I am not denying it. Yes, another part. We need to read the other part on another goth stream because we're not going anywhere, right?
WTF, I shouted angrily. I thought he was just trying to scare that Voldemort. Hello, everyone, he shouted angrily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we Goths just looked at each other, all disgusted, and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was. BTW, you can call me Albert. He called as we left to our classes. What an effing poser. Draco shouted angrily as we weed to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way.
Christy, I will obey you. Watch this.
Get it?
Oh boy.
Way like Gerard. But I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted. I was so effing angry. Chapter 19. Okay.
We're almost done.
I think there's more than chapter 20, but it's getting
We
close.
still haven't even played the Addams Family NES game. We have other things planned for this evening, everybody. It's getting late.
I'm not going to lie.
There's like 66 people watching. We have more planned. Don't worry, this is not the end.
I'm not going to lie. With the length that this has taken me to read this story, I no longer have the patience to do many other things because I already streamed for hours today.
Yes, well, I will complete the stream
So
if I have to.
I'm thoroughly disinterested in doing other things.
If someone gives me $69, maybe we can get Tom to take off his clothes and strip to a goth striptease.
That won't happen. Ever.
Well, you never know. Wait, you won't do it or they won't donate that?
I won't do it. So don't donate.
I will do it for you. I will take your clothes off for you.
No, thank you.
Okay, I'll take my clothes off if that's what you're begging for.
Chapter 19. All day we sat angrily thinking of Dumbledore. We were so effing pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to MCR concert. It had been postponed, so we could all go.
The 10th one of the stream.
Anyway, I went to the common room sadly to cut classes. Draco was being all secretive. I asked about it, and he got all mad and started crying all hot and angsty. No one effing understands me, he shouted angrily as his black hair went in his big blue eyes like Billy Joe Armstrong in Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
See, I'm not gonna comment. This is really difficult for me.
He was wearing black baggy pants, a black MCR shirt, and a black tie. I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with chains all over it, and a black leather mini, black high boots, and a cross-belly thing. My hair was all up in a messy bun like Amy Lee in Gone Under. Accuse me? What about me? Why, but, you effing bee, I moaned. No, wait, it's not what an effing looks like. But it was too late. I knew what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily. Gring! Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept as my eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my faces like Benji in the video for Girls and Boys. I took out a cigarette end and started to smoke pot.
Smoke pot. Okay. Avatar just summed it up perfectly in their comment. Yes, exactly. This is just this is a garbage dump of angsty goth teen crap.
Yes.
It's a list of t-shirts they wear.
I'm enjoying this. Let me enjoy my life, Asriel.
Fine, I'll have some elixir. Don't force me.
Suddenly, Hagrid came. He had appeared. You gave me an effing shock, I shouted angrily, dropping my pot. WTF do you think you're doing in the girls' room? Only it wasn't just Draco. Someone else was in here too. For a second I wanted it to be Tom Ridd, or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore.
Why do you say Dumbledore? It's Dumbledore.
Because it's written Dumbledore.
But it said Dumbledore.
I'm reading it as she wrote it. Because she writes it as Dumbledore and Dumbledore.
She's an idiot.
Hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black wannabe Gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR are. I gasped. No, I just thought it was a concert that a lot of goths and punks are going to. Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you. Chapter 20.
Did someone say eat pant?
No, we're not eating pant, we're not eating cape. It's not happening.
I'll eat pant. I ain't scared.
All day I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I put on a black leather mini, a black corset with purple lace all over it. It's just naked. And black Gothic compact boots. MCR were going to the concert again since Voldemort had taken over the last one. I slit my wrist while I moshed to MCR in my bedroom all night feeling excited.
Ren is really excited right now.
Suddenly, someone knocked on the door while I was trying on some black clothes and moshing Fang to the venom.
No, he's not, freck girl. I'm totally sober and sane.
He's pretty drunk and annoying, actually.
No, he's not. I will show you. When your pants are up, it means you're not drunk. It's not my fault. Lucy Lawless tricked me.
I got all mad and turned it off, but sacredly I hopped inside that it was Draco so we could do it again. What the effing hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin. Are you gonna come rape me or what?
Ew.
I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore has told us to be careful around them, and Snape since he was a pedo.
This girl's an idiot. She wants everyone to be a pedo because she wants to be desired.
I'm trying to read this literature.
But no
okay?
one desires her, so she has to insult them because she's mad they don't desire her in real life.
No, actually. Hey, can I borrow some condoms? He growled angrily. Yeah, so you can F your 60-year-old girlfriend, I shouted sarcastically. F her, he said, going away. Well, anyway, I put on some black...
From the ignorant
I like how
mind.
every transition is. So anyway,
this is from the most ignorant mind of a teenager ever who just wants to call everyone a pedo but doesn't even know what a pedo really is.
I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Then I gasped. Snoop and Lippin were in the middle of the empty hall, doing it, and Dobby was watching. Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot.
The author is the real pedo.
They both shouted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. They got up though. Normally I would have been turned on. I love seeing guys do it. But both of them were effing preps.
Thank you, Weed Thrasher. Hey, Weed Thrasher.
Hello,
Long
Weed
time
Thrasher.
no see. Thanks for stopping by Goth Week.
Dobby was just watching them do it. WTF, is that why you wanted condoms? I asked sadistically. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lumpkin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me, I replayed. You dimwit, Snake began to shoot angrily. And then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see them. They were naked and everything.
And everything.
Well-
What is in everything? Naked is the everything. That's like saying, and everything and everything.
Yeah. It was...
Unnecessary.
Well, excuse me, they both shouted angrily. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't effing rat me out or show this to Dumbledore. So F off, you bee. I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wound at them, and they tripped
Wow,
over it.
she can't spell anything.
And they tripped over it. Well, anyway, I went outside, and there was Vampire looking extremely hot. WTF, where'd Draco? I asked him. Oh, he's being an effing bee. He told me he wouldn't come. Vampire said, shaking his head. You want to come to the concert with me? Want to come with me to the concert? Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his father, Sirius Black, had given it to him. The license plate on the front said, My Chemical Romance 666 on it. The other one, the one on the back said, Anobi on it. I gasped. We flew to
I want to see the author. I need to see who this human is.
We flew to the concert hall. My Chemical Romance were there playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. Gerard...
This girl has so much sexually repressed energy.
Gerard was so effing hot. He began to sing Helena, and his sexy, beautiful voice began to fill the hall. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in the corner.
Everyone cries, everyone orgasms. What is wrong with this person?
Chapter 21.
They do not have their emotions in check.
Later, we
We still have 2 more chapters.
It's getting close.
Oh my god, man.
Later, we all went to in the skull. Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay? I asked in a gothic voice. No, I'm not, you effing bee.
You effing B is the response for everything.
He started to run out of the place in a suicidal way. I started to cry.
What does that even mean?
Because I was afraid he would commit suicide. It's okay, Anobi, said Vampire. Oh yeah, we gotta plug that in.
Thank you, Raspberry.
Thank you.
Games, dancing, workouts, Luigi, anything else, everything else. Thank you to everyone who's donated to us. Let me just read the total of what we've been donated this evening on this closing ceremonies. $124 has been donated. 64 people are watching. 84 likes. Thank you, you gothic evil souls, for joining us. This wasn't even supposed to be a big part. We're going to read just excerpts of the story, but now apparently we're reading the whole story.
You just have to read the whole thing. It just has to be done.
There are small moments and events planned for this evening, so I don't know if Count Tom will be able to hack it or not, but we've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Oh, wait, 145 minutes. I don't know how long that is, but we've been streaming for a while. So anyway, thank you for joining us. If you want to become a member, that is an easy way to support us and not have to donate all the time. It's a one-time $5 donation for every month, and you get badges and emotes, and you can feel really cool and super goth.
And
So consider that possibly.
Azriel was talking about the prerequisites for Drag Week.
Oh yes, we will do other themes if you choose, if we can afford it. So thank you, Piper G and Kaioken, for being members and mods and hanging in, chilling with us. Helly, thank you for being here.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna finish this dang story.
Okay, where are we here? Yes, we're doing poor...
Oh, Weed Thrasher posted really cool images of us. That is me, Azriel, respected among demons. I come from the abyss. And then Count Tom.
I think for the next couple of weeks, it'll be poor week, because that's the best we can do.
Poor week is probably the most logical week that we should do.
I'm with Dandello.
Because we are freaking broke, man.
with
No
Dandello.
joke.
Yes.
We spent too much money on video production, and we do not have many savings. So thank you to all who support us and keep these streams happening, because literally, it just you who keeps it happening.
I'm with Dandello. I'm on Team RoboCop.
RoboCop is tight.
Okay, let's continue this story. It's okay, Anobi, said Vampire comfortably. I'll make him feel better. You mean you'll go F him, won't you? I shouted angrily. Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too. Draco, please come! He began to cry. Tears of blood came down his pale face. I was so turned on, because I love sensitive bi guys. And then we heard some footsteps.
I love sensitive bi guys.
Vampire got out his black invincibility cloak. We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand. Who's there? He shouted angrily. We saw Filth come. He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly. Is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Norris. No. F you, you preppy little poser son of an effing bee. Vampire said under his breast in a disgusted way. Excuse me, who said that? Yelled Mr. Norris. Then he heard Filch meow. Filch, is there anyone under the cloak? He asked. Filch nodded, and then Vampire Frenched me. He did it just as Mr. Norris was taking off the cloak. What the? He yelled, but it was too late because we were running away from him. And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and slitting his wrist outside of school.
Oh, everyone loves to do that. That's like a thing they all just do. It's a trend.
Draco, I cried. Are you okay? I guess, though, Draco wept. We went back to our coffins, Frenching each other.
Frenching each other. They were walking and Frenching at the same time.
Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid on the Gothic red bed together. As I was about to put in the video, my eyes rolled up suddenly. I had a vision of something that was happening now. There was a knock on my door, and Fug and the Mystery of Magic walked into school. Chapter 22.
The final chapter, right?
Yes.
Thank Satan.
All day, everyone talked about the misery of magic. Well, anyway, I woke up the next day. I was in my coffin, so I opened the door. I was wearing black, lacy leather pajamas. Then I gasped. Standing in front of me were Bloody Mary, Vampire, Diablo, Draco, Dracula, and Willow. I opened my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing a tight black leather top with pictures of bloody roses all over it. Under that, she wore a black poofy shirt with lace on it and black Gothic boots that were attached to the top. Vampire was wearing a baggy Simple Plan t-shirt.
Simple Plan, not goth at all.
And baggy black pants and Vans. Draco was wearing a black MCR t-shirt and black jeans and leather jacket. He looked just like Gerard Way and almost as effing sexy. Vampire looked like Joel Madden. Bloody Mary was wearing a tight black poofy Gothic dress that she had ripped it up.
Why is she obsessed with the clothes?
To show all of her cleavage with the white apron that said "Biche" and other words and MCR lyrics on it, like one dress I had seen Amy Lee wear once.
It's clearly that it's a teenage girl that only cares about outfits.
Darkness, who is Jenny, was there too. She was wearing a ripped Gothic black dress and ripped stuff all over it.
Ripped stuff.
And a lace-up black top thing with black boots.
Thing! She doesn't even know.
She were Crabber and Goyle. It turns out that Darkness, Diablo, Crab and Goyle's dad was a vampire. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist with a razor. He then raped them and stuff before.
What? What? That's messed up.
That's the story. I'm just reading
I
the
hate
words.
this girl. This girl has serious problems. This author needs to see a therapist.
I'm just reading this tale,
It
okay?
depresses me, honestly. For real, it does.
I'm reading this because Francesca has wanted this tale for so long.
Continue on. I'll eat my veggie chips.
They all got so depressed they became Gothic and converting to Stanism. OMFG, I yielded as I jumped up. Why the F are you here? Anobi. Something is really effed up, Draco said. Okay, but I need to put my effing clothes on first, I shouted angrily. It's all right. We need to go and you look kawaii anyway. You're so effing beautiful, Draco said in his sexy voice. Oh, all right, I said smiling. But you have to tell me why you're being all erective. I will. So I put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, and red eyeshadow and white foundation. Then I came.
I hope so, Chris.
We all went outside the Great Hall and looked in from a window. An effing prep called Brittany from Gryffindor was standing next to us. She was wearing a pink mini and a Hilary Duff t-shirt, so we put up our middle fingers at her. Inside the Great Hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelia Fudge was there shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rutledge was there too. This cannot be, she shouted angrily. The school must be closed.
I hope this girl really matured and figured herself out.
The Bark Lord is planning to kill the students, yelled Cornelia Fudge. You are not fit to be principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You are too old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry or Voldemort will kill your students. Very well, Dumbledore said angrily, but we cannot do this. We can't close the school. There is only one person who is capable of killing Voldemort, and she is in the school. Her name is Anobi, Darkness, Dementia, Ravenway. Draco, Crab, Goyle, Darkness, Willow, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. I gasped! The end of part 1.
That's it?
That's it.
Read the last sentence one more time. What is the end of this book?
Draco, Crab, Goyle, Darkness, Willow, Vampire, Bloody Mary looked at each other. I gasped.
But what were they gasping about? So all of them are there.
Because Dumbledore said that she's the only one who can defeat Voldemort.
Oh, so the Gothic girl is the only one who can defeat the #1 enemy.
Yes.
Of course, she's the center of it all.
I mean, that was just chapter 22. I could keep going because it just keeps going.
So there's 44 chapters.
That was only halfway.
We're stopping now.
Yes, unfortunately my voice is getting blown out and I don't have the patience to deal with Asriel interrupting every sentence.
I wouldn't either. It's quite annoying, I'm sure.
I truly cannot read any more of this. I truly cannot read any more of this. My voice is blowing out.
If you want 22 more chapters, somebody needs to donate $1,000 frigging dollars. Because this is torture.
If somebody donated $1,000, we would read this in Goth drag.
Yes, I would freaking read it butt naked.
We will read it in sexy Goth drag.
But since we have other things planned and we read for way too long, this was not the plan at all, honestly.
Oh my gosh, Pervert donated $10 to me direct.
I should check my direct donations. The stream will pause for a moment because I have not been able to check. Stand by. Sorry very much. Paige, Francesca gave $100 yesterday at 6:27. Oh no, I paid her. Okay,
Pervert!
I'm back.
Pervert, I got your donations, thank you. Pervert donated twice, $10.
Thank you, Retro
Francesca
Scooter.
donated $50 direct.
Oh my God.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
Francesca.
I was just about to say that I got donations, but then I reread them and I just paid 2 bills. Thank you, everyone who's donated to Tom and for the $127 that's been donated this evening to the Super Chat.
Thank you very much.
So we've been streaming for 156 minutes. I don't know what that even means in hours. It's probably like 2.5 hours or something. It feels like 2.5 hours. Francesca, settle down. You're taking that money. Someone paid Francesca this evening for her hard work, and she must accept it.
Yes, Francesca's awesome and deserved that money, so please take it.
Francesca has done a lot of
Francesca's
work
done a lot of work for everybody.
for
Please
things
take it.
you will see later that have nothing to do with us in the Goth house. No, Francesca,
No, Francesca, please take it. You've done a lot of work. Please take it.
your work is amazing and you deserve to be paid
You've
for
done a
it.
lot of artwork.
You should be paid for your talents.
Yes.
I did not pay her. Someone who
Somebody
paid
else
her,
paid her. Please accept it.
someone who paid her thinks that she deserves. There's 70 people watching. Welcome to Goth Week, everyone. Hey, check this out. It's me, Asriel of Abyss.
If you want to see this story in its entirety with us wearing goth drag, you know what to do.
Yes. Hello, Ty Davis. Welcome.
And also 69 people. Nice.
Hi. I am of sane mind. Trust me.
You're on the screen behind you too, which is delayed.
I know, it's double me.
It looks pretty cool.
It's pretty sick.
It's actually pretty
It's like we're in a music video.
It's like a really
I'll do this and then it'll be cool
it's like a
because
really
it'll be
sick
double.
music video, though.
Thank you, Piper.
Yeah, the delay
Piper
is
G
pretty
gets
cool.
it. And then we got Laura Palmer here.
And a Castlevania-
There's so much goth stuff
and a
going on.
Castlevania puzzle
Castlevania.
that you
There's so much goth happening in this image, it's like sickening.
can see. Yes. Thank you for attending the
Epic Mario, Goth Week is not over because you're looking at it right now. So I would not say it's over because it's still going on as you're staring upon the goth goddesses of us.
I'm sweating really bad. I read that whole story, man. Wow. I can't believe I read That was only half the story. There's another half. OMG.
Thank you, Freck girl. So, the other things we had planned were like a goth dance party and playing a video game, but that story took way too long.
I wonder who interrupted every second.
It was me, because Lucy Lawless gave me some freaking elixir. It wasn't my fault. Lucy, she's been drugging me lately. We were howling at the
It's
moon.
because you have the brain of a toddler and you're unable to focus on anything for more than 2 seconds.
No, it's because Lucy Lawless has been really like all over me about living my life, my best life, and being free. Oh, the camera's falling over. And Lucy Lawless and I
Yeah, Lucy's seen better days.
have just been like trying to like be our true selves, and she's been like giving me elixir. It's been feeling pretty good. Like, give me
I
a
was trying
break.
to read the best story ever that everybody wanted. They wanted their lives to be enlightened by literary genius.
Honestly, like there could be theses written on that author's writing.
Absolutely amazing story.
Yeah, Lucy's feeling a little
You
tired.
know, that's not the Harry Potter that we need, but it's the Harry Potter that we deserve.
Exactly.
It's a horny.
That internet phrase makes more sense now than ever.
I don't know what modern internet phrases you could use, but I mean maybe epic. Epic is a modern internet phrase you could use for it.
People have written theses on that. Are you for real? Hey, if anyone hasn't liked the stream, if you do, we're like 14 likes away from hitting 100. That's exciting. So give a like if you're enjoying this insanity.
Yes.
Ren, I've had a bucket of elixir. There's always more to have, though. Malibu runs free. The springs of Malibu are pouring heavily
Ren,
this
I
evening.
don't know if Azriel mentioned this, but he went to get snacks. He said that he was just going to 711 to get snacks, but he went to the grocery store instead so he could get another bottle of Malibu.
I also got reverse osmosis healthy water and bananas. Healthy bananas for.
But you chose to go to the grocery store to get your third bottle of Malibu.
No, I decided to go to the grocery store to get hummus for your frigging chips that I've been eating all night.
I
And
didn't know I could have any of these.
eat your freaking cookie, you jerk. I bought that for you. It's right next to the candle. Eat it.
I'm drinking this Gatorade. That's giving me full enough.
I bought a lot of snacks for this evening. I spent a lot of money on this evening.
You did.
And I happened to notice there was more Malibu there. Give me a break. I'm a goth. I must subdue my pains.
Hello, Kyoke. Welcome back to the stream. You missed my immortal.
Hello, Weed Thrasher. It's been a while. We missed you. Thank you for being
Yeah, we
here.
missed you a lot, Weed Thrasher. Thanks for coming back.
Subjective. Hello.
Yes. Thank you all for being here, for real. We really appreciated the support during the current Goth Week.
This is very late. There's a lot of people watching so late at night.
Yes. And
Spread the word.
we plan on having, just because we think it'll be really fun, we plan on doing many other themed weeks on Superhouse. So please, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Yes.
So what the heck should we do next? Should we do the goth dance party? I know you're going to want to go to sleep very soon.
It's already getting late.
What time is it?
I streamed for like 6 hours yesterday or something. I streamed till like 3 a.m.
Yes, you did. It's true. Beach week. Ooh, Blue Jay Jitsu. Interesting comment. Hang on, the stream's gonna pause for 1 second.
Then, yeah.
It's 12:14. Ty Davis. Interesting comment. Okay, so we have the Ouija board. We have the Book of Oblivion here, which also holds the story we've been reading
It
this
also
evening.
holds a physical copy of My Immortal.
Of My Immortal. The Book of Oblivion has all the great goth hits.
Yes.
Tom has his Gatorade, we got a lantern, we got his cookie, we got chips and salsa, hummus.
Demonic Cup of Pain.
Also over here we have the Addams Family, lit by the blood moon, covered in cobwebs.
Yes, pretty goth.
So I could play Addams Family, or we could have a dance party right here listening to some sick industrial goth music. What do you as the audience choose? Addams Family video game or dance party? You tell us. There's 90 likes now. We're 10 away from 100.
Who really knows?
I see dance party, Adam's family, hummus, dance party, dance party,
They're
dance
all
party,
going
dance
to say
party.
dance party.
Yes, dance party is going to be the hit, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay.
And to answer your question, Dandello, the movie nights are kind of just like an extra thing that I do every once in a while as kind of like a for fun. Because, I mean, it was on Tom's Patreon, but he's dead now. So maybe I'll take over on those. But the movie nights are just kind of a fun random extra thing. So the next time I have some free time, I'll announce one. So I don't really know to answer your question, but soon.
Lucy has just been like, she's had a really long week. She's a queen demon. Like, she gets tired fast because she's always projecting a lot of energy, keeping hell on earth, you know what I
Don't
mean?
want to watch Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre is a pretty sick
I
movie.
mean, if you wanted to watch that, I encourage you to do so.
I'm really drunk right now. I can't avoid it. It's just the truth. It just hit me again. And now I'm like, it's a problem. Why did it even happen in the first place? Because it was a whole extravaganza. It was like the end of Goth Week. It was supposed to be this like big thing. So as you're reading this over horny story, I was just having a time and I kept sipping on the elixir, and the elixir pushed me beyond. And I have like work to do this evening before I go to sleep. Who the heck knows if I'm gonna get it done? I have to send like vocal tracks to people. Oh boy. I hope you know that I edit till like 6 a.m. Asriel, edit till like 6 a.m., sending a lot of files to people. And I just try to live my life for the brief moments that I can be free and actually have some joy in my personal life. But it's always during actual work, because this stream is actual work if you're wondering. And it's screwing up my life because I can't get things done. And now here we are, drunk on elixir from freaking Lucy Lawless, the Queen Demon.
Yes, the streams and the videos are our full-time occupations.
Everything is work. Our entire lives are freaking work. Not even 24/7, 20,007.
But it's fun and it's...
Yes, we are having fun, so thank you for watching. But I'm not ever not in front of a computer or editing something or animating
Because you want to be...
or filming
because you want to be a
something.
performer.
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
So
As
thank
do
you
I.
for being here and keeping us alive. Verseska next
Yes,
week is
next week is
Sleep
Sleep
Week.
Week. I
It's
like
never going to happen, but I wish it could happen. Thank you, Verseska. It just can't happen because otherwise things will fall behind.
Thank you very much, Francesca. Very much appreciated.
Oh my gosh, Pervert just gave 10 direct dollars.
No.
That's my first direct donation of this evening. Thank you, Pervert.
Yes. Thank you for all of these
To Pervert.
donations.
I wish I could take a vacation. It's just not really a thing I can do because if I do take a vacation, then I lose money and I fall behind and I don't make enough money to take a vacation. I only break even because I spend a lot on what I make.
Yes.
It may not look like it, but it is, trust me, it's a lot more than it seems. The video you will see in less than 24 hours cost over $300 and it looks like it shouldn't, but it did.
Yes. Unfortunately, Jay, neither of us, and Count Seth, who's coming back, none of us can take vacations because we need to do videos full time. It's a vicious circle.
It's the addiction to creating, but also the need to pay rent.
Yes.
So,
We
but
need to
yes,
be able to do it.
Ren, next year, Bora Bora, maybe someday, there has been mild savings saved. I've been trying to be a mature adult and save. Look at this Scorpion stabbing Count Tom and killing him to death.
Great.
I've been trying to keep a little bit of savings. It's sort of working, but also there's a $15,000 loan that's being paid for another film production of a short film that will be made soon that you can all enjoy. Kaioken, F-word, man. Freaking F-word. Thank you, Goth Week. We all appreciate your hard work. Thank you, Kaioken. I hope you all stay tuned for the end of this stream.
Argo Bargo.
Keep watching.
All of the content that we do costs money to make. It's not free.
Yoda, There was no car purchased for car's sake. That's a lot of out of context this commentary there. It was not, it was basically a glorified prop for a film production that has not been driven more than 6 minutes total. It was a prop for a film that had to be bought, and it was the only way to make the film for an audience to enjoy and watch. So trust me, I don't get pleasure out of anything that is purchased. I wish I did. It would be nice to just live a normal human life, but it doesn't happen. And oh my gosh, a direct donation. Raspberry, thank you for your direct donation of $17. That's very nice of you. That's not the point of this ranting right now. It's just some truth, just some spitting of the truth. Thank you for being here. There's 90 likes, we're almost at 100. $141 in the super chat. It goes a long way. We will use it for our bills. Thank you. Time for the dance party. Let's just freaking dance, man. Let's just let our emotions out through.
I think you'll like the next couple of videos anyway. I think that's what Azrael was trying to say. The next couple of videos are pretty cool.
Yes, my long-winded rant is basically check out the next few videos.
Yeah, basically check out the next couple of videos. There's cool stuff planned across various channels. Thank you for the support, everybody.
Piper G freaking gets
Hello!
it. Piper G just donated $2.22 direct. Dandello 2666. Thank you, Goth Week. And all you guys do, you're both amazing entertainers.
Thank you, Dandello.
And we believe in you. Thank you very much. $160 has been donated through Super Chat so far. You're amazing.
Yes, thank you.
This is, I know how it's coming across, but it's not what it's intended to be. We're just giving you the facts here. Okay, let's dance for crying out loud.
Yeah, we need to not.
Let's just not talk the
We're
truth.
all just moaning and groaning here. Let's just do this.
We make what we make because we love it, and because of you, we're able to love what we do. So thank you.
It's interesting that the drunker you get, the more ranty you start to become.
That's because that's what alcohol does.
I think what you're witnessing.
Back
now
up a little more. Go basically to the coffin and then we'll see your head. There you go. Now we can see your
You're
head.
witnessing a drunken man.
No, I'm just a sick goth is all. I wish the blood moon, which is right there, was where it's supposed to be right here, but Malibu rum made it fall over. It's time now for Industrial Goth Dance Party. Let's party, huh? Did you put the iPad somewhere?
No, I think you took it and put it next to
Oh, it's right next to me. How did that happen? I truly do not remember that. That's interesting. I don't remember anything right now. Way too much goth night. Where the heck is Colleen? She was supposed to be in the chat. Let's put some more spooky goth mist in the air. We just set the tone. Great. It looks super spooky now.
I know. It's super spooky.
So much mist in the air. It actually works. You can see it on the stream.
It doesn't matter if the cape's inside there. It's cool. It's cool anyway.
Yes, she has to like clean a bunch of babies' buttholes tomorrow. So that's why she's not in the stream.
Depressing.
That sucks, literally. Okay. Anyway, next part of the stream, which is taking way too long to get to. Where did that speaker go?
I don't know.
It's getting so late. I just need the speaker.
I don't know what you did with it.
I don't either. I'm looking.
Who really knows?
gotta get a copyright strike for this stupid stream anyway, so who cares? We always do. Literally every stream on this channel, there's an email 10 minutes later that says copyright strike. So like, why do I even care? Well, this says it's copyright free, but I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
If I could find the speaker, we could have the time of our lives right now. Oh, I think it's right here. Yep, it is. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? Count Tom, do you have your dance moves prepared?
Duh.
Great. Thank you for joining Goth Week, everyone. Let's party till the goth ends. I hope this is good. Can you hear that? This song stinks so far. I'm trying to like put a speaker on the tripod. This song is really bad so far. Okay, it's not gonna kick in ever because that's literally the whole song apparently. I'm looking for like copyright free. Here's one. Let's see if this one's any good.
Yes.
Yes. Here we go. I hope. This is called Dark Techno, Underground Industrial, Pure Evil. I mean, I love all those words. It's just a long build-up. These songs are the worst. Nothing is happening. I don't care anymore. I'm just skipping. I don't care if it's copyright. This is literally killing me. I just need a good song. There we go. This one stinks though. This makes me sick. Alright, we're just going to here. Time to party. What?
What are you doing, asshole?
We're playing the classic hit. Here we go.
Lucy, please save me from this wretched universe. Lucy Lawless, the demon of the universe. I need you now more than ever.
Goth Week forever! We need more energy. We need more monster energy, Tom.
We do need more monster energy drink. I think there's some in the attic.
If we want to keep dancing, if we want to keep the goth rave going, we should drink some more monster energy.
I agree. I think it's the only logical conclusion.
Thank you, Sean Clark, for being here. 91 likes, $165, 61 viewers. Hello. Okay, if we want to keep this goth rave going, we will go to the attic to get more monster energy.
Thank you for that donation, Raspberry. I did see your direct donation. Thank you.
All right. Let's go to the attic.
Yes.
Lucy Lawless has stored us an endless supply.
Of energy drinks.
Yes, because she knows the goths need to be fueled.
If we go in the attic, we should bring Lucy with us.
Yes, Lucy, she's the strongest
Way
demon
stronger than we
in the
are.
world.
She could carry down like 3 cases of monster.
Yeah, okay, Lucy, come on. Let's get all the drinks we can. And then we'll rage all night.
Yeah.
Do you want to see us raging and gothing all night? Chat? Because we will do it for you.
Yes.
Monster energy. Let's drink you
Yes,
till the end of
sweet-
time.
The sweet elixir of monster.
Yes, Sean Clark understands. They know we need infinite energy.
Yeah.
Retro wants goth all night. Yes, we will drink monster energy and dance for the demons of the
All
evening.
time, yes.
Okay, Lucy Lawless, you're showing your unsightly backside, okay? So, Lucy, come up here with us.
Come on, let's go get this stuff so we can keep raging.
Yes, let's rage for eternity.
Yes, we will rage
Okay.
forever.
We're going to go into the attic of the super house where we have stored all this special elixir
Yes.
known as monster energy, which keeps us goths healthy and strong.
Yes.
Ah, the spooky attic where we first came from.
I believe all the Cheetos are up there
The
as well.
Cheetos, all the spookiness that Lucy Lawless has lived in this attic for so long. She devoured Tom and Nathan and released us into the world. We will go up here to get more monster energy so we will live forever. There's no stopping Goth Week now.
No, God Week will last for eternity.
Eternity, I know. I will never stop being goth because it's the only way.
My old coffin up here.
Oh, your old coffin is up there? You should bring it down. Let me. Hey, don't drink all the monster energy without me, man.
Don't worry, man. I'm not going.
Okay,
What are you taking for? Idiot.
I'm coming up. Hey, save me at least 666 monster energies. There's so many. There's an endless supply of gothic juice up here. Wow, where did we get all this monster energy?
Hey, be careful, you drunk maniac.
I'm not drunk. I'm just excited.
Excited for what?
I'm excited for more gothic dancing. Lucy, wait, Lucy didn't come up here.
Oh, yeah. Well, you better go get her, man. We need Lucy for this operation.
Lucy! Lucy, stop being a slacker.
Go down there and get her.
You need to carry some of this monster energy.
Go and get her, you imbecile.
Lucy Lawrence, you lazy sack of demons. You have to carry some of the monster energy if you want to party with us. Stop being lazy. You're the queen demon, but we need your help. Come on up the stairs. Remember our special evening last night? Oh, wow.
There's so many of them.
There's so many monster energies. Who knew? We could have so much God power. Lucy, carry more than that. Lucy Lawless. Save one for me, Lucy. Wow, how are you carrying so many, Lucy Lawless?
Crazy.
Okay, wait, who are you? Hey, no, it's Tom, it's Nathan. Let us out of here.
Who are you, goth freaks?
You freaking goth tools. We're getting out of here now. No,
We're busted out.
please, let us just get the monster energy we will be leaving. Screw you, you goth freaks. It's time for us to get our comeuppance. Oh no! And no! They're defeating us! They're so muscly and strong! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Oh, I can't believe we made it out. Tom, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
The good thing our muscles are so powerful.
oh, oh. Quick, close it.
Better
Grab it.
close them up there.
Grab them.
Careful, you got punks.
You got freaks. Oh, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
But now we're back.
We stuck up there for like a month.
Like a month or something. But now we're incredibly muscular.
I can't believe all that working out in the attic
Finally set us loose.
finally paid off.
But now we're so incredibly ripped and huge.
Yes. All those god
Yes.
freaks are gone forever.
Now we can just do like a million push-ups whenever we want.
Lucy Lawless can't
Yes.
stop us now. Why is it so red in here?
Looks really stupid.
Oh, this is a bunch of freaking losers. Who's been in here with this stupid red light?
Why are there all these unhealthy snacks everywhere?
What is all this crap?
This is crazy.
Time to take our lives back.
Yes, it's time. It's time to take our freaking lives back, everybody.
Taking them all back. Wow. I finally breathe again.
Now we're incredibly jacked
Oh,
and cool.
yes.
Yes.
Well, at least one thing worked out. Us being trapped in that stupid attic from those goth freaks
But now,
gave us so much time where we could just work out
thank you, we.
for an entire week.
But
And
now that
our strength grew, and we could defeat those stupid hot topic
But now that
losers.
we're here, Muscle Month can begin.
Muscle Month
Muscle
begins! Yes!
Muscle Month is
Nothing.
finally here.
Nothing will stop
Nothing.
Muscle Month. Nathan and Tom are back, and those goth losers will never come back if we have anything to do with it.
Muscle Month!
Yes! By the power of Baywatch,
Yes.
we will triumph, and we will show the internet who's in charge.
Muscle Month.
Muscle Month will never stop. Yeah. Yes. The infinite power. Tom's vacation shirt. Your strength is growing.
Yes, I can feel the power.
Wow.
Infinite power of Muscle Month is upon us.
Muscle Month can't be stopped.
Yes.
You look like you're really on vacation with that shirt there.
I feel great.
You've never looked more lively ever, honestly.
I've never felt more alive than Muscle Month.
We are only 8 likes away from 100. It seems that we've earned $100 just for freeing ourselves. $167 just to be free. That was the worst week of my life, being stuck in that attic. But now that I'm a true self and I'm an unleashed athlete in my exercise gear, I will be on the Superhouse every freaking second. That cost $30, man.
Well, damn God week is over.
All right, but still, that was pretty expensive.
Tape it back together, it's fine.
I hope someone donates to pay for that. Oh, I just punched myself in the face with this 30-pound weight. But luckily, I'm a muscle man, and it doesn't hurt me. And Muscle Month begins now!
Muscle Tom is pure savage.
A month of eternal workouts.
Yeah.
Workout streams. Fitness streams. Everything you
Muscle.
can imagine.
Muscle Tom is a genetic freak of nature. And when this freak starts to swell, he's gonna explode, brother. That's right. Yeah.
Muscle Tom, you have so many attributes of Scott Steiner. I wish I had those attributes.
And the Ultimate Warrior.
You
Yes.
have every genetic freak attribute.
When this genetic freak shows you what Muscle Month is all about, you better run for the hills, brother, because there's nowhere you can hide. There's nowhere you can safe you. You can be safe, you punks. All of you goths can hide in your hot topic. Get back in your coffins, brother, if you know what's good.
Get back in
This
your coffins,
Muscle
you losers.
Tom is a genetic freak, and he's coming for you.
Yes! Muscle Month is here, and nothing can stop us. Not even a goth freak from Poser Hot Topic can stop Nathan and Tom in our truest forms.
Yes.
I'm sweating a lot right now. I can't even get the shirt off. Muscle Month will triumph! Yeah!